Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in last week while I was away. I'm just noticing how cool this new board looks. Holy crap. Our screen looks just incredible. Can we all admire this for a second? Thank you, Austin. Holy, this looks crazy. Anyway, welcome back to Beards and Barbarians. This is just episode 43, and as you know from last time, we're in a little bit of a hellish problem and a politician problem. So let's get through the intros, let's get through the announcements, and get right into that chaos. Austin?
Sure, I just took some almonds. Perfect time. It started a couple months back. Our friend James over at Dragon Nest Delivery hits with monthly D&D box. So we will be running his module in December, just so you guys can get some flavor for that. But what comes in the boxes for $40, you got dice, snacks, which I will open this midway through the stream to show you what it's in it. Comes with copyright-free music. Like I said, a module, and mine came with minis. I don't know if that's always in the box because he just throws in a little bit of random goodies every month. Supposedly this month's supposed to have some interesting goodies in it too. So I will let you guys know in a week when I get my box.
Well, I mean, like I've said before, that is, I mean, for the metal dice alone, and the metal dice and the one shot. Not to talk about the copyright-free music it comes with, the candy it comes with, or in your case so far, the minis it comes with. Like, there's just it for $40.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Came with So this was the October box. Came with 4 different minis. I'm doing a terrible job of showing them off.
4?
We got
That's
Orc
crazy.
Warrior, a Dwarven Paladin.
Ooh,
Okay. A Goblin Barbarian, and an Elven Archer. So, there you go.
Okay, so either C2, I need to see a Goblin Barbarian, because that's phenomenal. Or
Switching character now.
Or C3, I need a God. Don't you dare, because I've made a whole thing for your don't you fucking switch anything.
Anyways, Dragon Nest Delivery, you can hit them up in our link tree and get to their site. They sell other things too. Shirts, sweatshirts, and a couple other apparel with their logo on it, which is adorable. Got one for my kiddo. Shirt with a little mimic on it. So just look at that. It's pretty good.
All right, and for the next announcement, as always,
On that 20.
our sponsor for 43 episodes and God knows however many one-shots we've done is W Energy, and it is a great all-natural tasting energy drink that I think I jammed my toe. An all-natural tasting energy drink that has all natural sugars. It's got green tea caffeine, so it's all natural caffeine. You don't get the jitters. And with code NAT20Beards, you get 10% off your whole entire order. No matter how many things you buy, you type in NAT20Beards and you get 10% off. And the flavors are great. And when it comes down to it, once you use your whole tub that it comes with, the energy drinks are $1.06 a piece. And if a normal energy drink that you buy at a gas station is $1.06, it's probably caffeine flavored diesel fuel, so don't drink it. Do we have any other announcements?
Next week is our one shot. Dagan is going to be hosting our level 20 one shot. If you want to give a brief intro for everyone for next week.
yeah. It's going to be a very different one shot. A lot of people got a lot of battle on their one shots, and I'm kind of over it. So I'm going to make these guys use their brains instead of their dice. It's going to be sick. But there will be a little bit of battle because I know y'all built some pretty crazy killing machines. So, yeah, it's going to be something way out of pocket, but I've been designing it for a while. And all I'm going to say is it's going to be a fun game show. Oh, wait.
Wow.
I want to say that thank God Raven isn't a part of this game show because he would lose.
He'd be so fun.
I want to point out that makes way more sense why he was like, yeah, sure, grab as many magic items really as you guys want. Go for it. Go fucking nuts. He's about to make y'all role play your brains.
I'm glad I'm not in that because I am terrible at using my brain.
It's going to be so good.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
no, I
Dragon,
feel
that's the problem with me playing Raven. I'm pretty good at using my brain, but Raven's not. So I'm having to balance a fine line. You can ask Brad. I usually just text Brad with answers to things. I'm like, was this it?
And you somehow end up in all the charisma situations, and I'm the one with the charisma builds.
At least, look, at least Kailu or Nar aren't in any of the strength situations.
Fair.
Oh god. The one time we tried to do that for Kailu, it went so poorly. We're not doing it again.
All
We're not
right.
repeating that.
But anyway, stream. Don't miss the win shot. It's gonna be sweet.
Mm. Can't help but eat them though. So.
Welcome back to Beards and Barbarians, episode 43. Last session was an amazing one shot, but the session before that, the party prepared for an election, getting ready with a debate. During that debate, Shelby had ran away, so Raven and Cars went after her, revealing herself to be a changeling that was the one in Manitopia. Cars and Raven were ambushed by 15 completely kitted out soldiers. A fight commenced, and the fight didn't look good for either of them until Eldarian appeared and saved the day by blasting a fireball across the entire battlefield. In the Republic, Rubio and Kailu met with an individual named Brutus, who sadly isn't here today, but after having a really good conversation, checking in on things, the two of them went to talk with Terry Conti, Rubio's wife, and Kailu's new stepmom. Finding out she was extremely pregnant, like just on the verge of giving labor. I think that's how you say that.
Pregnant.
Exactly. An incident happened where Terry got a hold of both the Soul Stone and the Soul Book. Not the Soul Stone, the Darkness Stone. Oh my goodness, today is just technical difficulties. The Darkness Stone and the Darkness Book, and Asmodan took over her, taking Rubio's newborn baby and Terry down into hell, leaving Brutus, Kailu, and Rubio to fight a Merilith with an open hole leading to the first ring of hell. This is where we start our episode. That was the worst intro I think I've done in a very long time. I apologize. But
It was awesome. I appreciated it. You did
Nice.
amazing.
thank you. Oh, if only everyone else said that. As in front of you, a Merilith kind of arises from the ground, grabbing on to all 7 of her swords, stretching her back and cracking it. Behind her, a very particular object arises. What the hell is going on with my music? A very particular item arises from the ground. It seems to be this giant great axe, but on it's smoking. Brutus, seeing this, grabs it, preparing himself to smash open this Merilith, but as he grabs it, a hand reaches up out of it, grabbing his arm and dragging him down. He towers down through the floor into the first ring of hell, leaving James Pony, Rubio Apophis, and Kailu Azrael to face this Merilith. But this isn't where we start our story today. We actually travel all the way over to the Republic.
So close.
Not the Republic, Zuskia. And I hate how this thing is set up now. As we travel to the Republic where Boar, Kars, Raven, and Eldarian sit kind of chatting about how they're going to go across the day. They know in a couple of hours there is an election, but before the election, there's one last debate. This is where we start our story. What do you do as you all sit in the living room discussing plans to defeat Shelby?
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
That's true.
Yep. Yeah. We literally just had breakfast. 2 weeks ago, about 10 minutes in game. So we just had breakfast.
Right. One of them time swirly doomajigs.
Yep. L,
Yes.
me and you need to make a game plan for this debate. Normally, I would lean on someone like Rubio or Onyx. Neither of them are here, so you're gonna have to do. Raven, no offense, you are just my man on the battlefield. This is a little different.
I don't know if I should be offended by that, but I'm glad you can count on me. What do you need? What do you want from me? What do you need me to do?
I could have sworn it was I don't know. Well, you're gonna have to help me make up a panel debate or whatever. I've already done it against them, so I don't know how it's gonna be any different. And I'm just gonna toss over it's just a glass, like my glass or whatever from breakfast, and just hit you. Stop it.
You hit me in the face.
If you caught it, wouldn't have hit you in the face now, would it?
I was too busy making fun of you to pay attention.
Oh my god. Okay. Basically, just to give you preface, my competition, Shelby, they want to move Zuskia into the Docklands, and they want to basically move us into a space where enemy territory is. It sounds weird, right?
It sounds extremely weird. I don't know why anybody would want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, once again, we don't know her intentions. We just know she's a changeling.
So, chances are we can't track her down prior to the debate.
Normally I would say that I can track anyone down. However, a changeling and someone that knows that Raven and I are looking for probably not going to be easy.
Yes, Raven.
Where do you want me in the debate?
Honestly, I think you should be up next to me. No, that doesn't mean you can talk, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah. The reason I say that is if we win, I have a feeling that
we chop her head off.
They won't be. That's probably what will happen, considering they won't be amicable. If we lose, we might have a crowd coming after us due to magic. We need to be prepared for that as well, L.
I can try, but I don't really think we want to kill the people, even if...
No, well, that's why I didn't want Raven to do it. No. So we...
Only if you're ackable.
Really?
I know what you said.
What is ackable?
Amicable.
Amicable? Wonderful. So you're afraid that no matter what happens, you're gonna get attacked.
No, I wouldn't say afraid. I like to be prepared.
Okay. We did take care of the candy in the entranceway, so there shouldn't be any magical tomfoolery. There should be no problems there, but what exactly do you want me to do? Because I'm whatever you need, I'm there.
How good are you at talking to people? Because supposedly me and Raven are just not good at that.
I'm excellent at it.
I am good at talking to people. I have been told I'm quite charismatic.
Alright. If I give you 3 bullets. Now this is based upon my intel and talking to different people in the last couple months. Do you think you could form up not a speech, but yeah, I don't know why we're calling it kettle black. Yeah, just a speech. Think you could?
So, you're going to give me 3 talking points, and you want me to give you something to say using those bullet points?
Correct.
Or do you want me to speak? Or am I writing it for you to speak it?
Are you charismatic because you're good with words and writing them, or are you charismatic because you're good at delivering? I'm good at writing them, not delivering. I get agitated in the moment.
I can deliver a speech very well, but I'm not the one running, so I don't know if I'm allowed to speak.
Well, I'm running on the formation on the basis of a council. So I think that we could probably spin it to our favor by kind of saying how, we're using other people, where we're using the people's voices instead of just my own.
That can work. Yes, so I can get a speech ready in a matter of minutes. What are the bullet points that you want me to?
And when you say minutes, Cars is going to sit back and just look. Guys, good.
Yeah, but we got to make sure we watch out for whoever this guy Tom is, because apparently Elle don't like him.
Okay. You can feel it.
I got your back, Elle.
Ray, yes, watch out for tomfoolery. He's a horrible individual.
Right. What's he look like?
He looks like a clown in white face paint with red eyes.
All right. I will keep my vision on a swivel.
Brad, write that down. He'll look over. Anyways, there's 3 things that I think that we need to get done. 1, Zaskia needs to fortify their walls, not move into the enemy territory. That's bullet 1. 2, we need to fix the barracks. If we're gonna fortify our walls, they're only as good as the men inside of them.
Okay.
Lastly, and most importantly, we need to build an arcane college. Zuskia has never been known for its magic use. The last year, magic's run rampant. We need to build education and intel so that Zuskia can become what it was. The intel hub of the world.
That means information.
It's true. Right.
Uh,
Job, Raven.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I am 100% sure. Oops.
Am I watching Streamception, by the way? Is this what's happening here? Because I'm like, am I watching Brad watch the stream in the background? I'm just making sure I'm okay.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on. I was trying to make it so the camera can see the stream.
Oh, Elle, you don't need to. If you get asked, the formation of the council, the ideology behind it, it's having the best citizens, basically. I guess I could field it, but just so you know, having someone represent war and defense, someone is representing spiritual and religion, arcane, intel, the people, right? So like common people, and then one person like myself to lead the council.
Okay.
Be unbiased.
So
That sounds fair.
So pretty much you want to find the most appropriate individuals for all of these different things and put them in charge of that particular sector, and then all of them come together and make decisions as an informed collective.
That sounded fucking amazing. Okay. So, That. Not how I was. I mean, it's how I was thinking about it, but it sounded better when you said it.
I told you I'm good with words.
Maybe I'm not good with people. He's just gonna kind of stand up a little bit and be like, okay, I'm ready. You prepare as much as you need. Raven, we gotta get you something better to wear.
I'm making a sign. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I don't like wearing shirts though.
I still have your bow tie, I guess.
You're making a sign.
Trust me, you can't read, so I don't know what the sign is gonna be.
I'm sure it will be amazing. Raven seems like a very intelligent fellow.
Hell, you do not need to lie to this party. This party is very open and transparent.
I figured, if we put this sign up, we can be on the lookout for Tom and make sure that he doesn't, fuck nothing up. What do you think?
You try. It kind of looks like now wearing a top hat.
No, but see, he's got the mean eyeballs, and he's got I ain't got no colors, so.
Wait, where did you get a maca?
I didn't. Boar had this laying on the countertop, so I just kind of.
Hey,
Oh my god!
You just wanted to show off your quilt.
don't be using my things.
Listen. I put it back.
Well, thank you, but if we need to get clothes, we should just go see a tailor.
No, we need to get this mass produced. That way we can work out for Tom.
What is mass produced?
That means we need like more than 3.
We need to
4.
mass produce.
But this guy's name
Lord.
is Tom Foolery, and
Also-
apparently he's a fuckwit. So we gotta, make sure he doesn't mess up Cars' thing. I'm just trying to be prepared here because these guys seem like they got their shit together, and I'm just over here, doing
I think
stuff.
Elle leans into Cars and is like, I feel I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. Wait till you meet the rest of the party. Sorry, this is about as dumb as it gets.
Wait!
You'll like Rubio. It's okay.
But anyway, I will work on speech. You guys go get cleaned up, and I will meet you. Where do you want me to meet you?
When you say you guys, Cars is like, what?
At the bar.
No.
Who are you, and what have you done with Cars?
We don't drink until the job is done. You know that.
Just figured we pregame a little bit, but whatever.
We'll meet same place where the debates were held last. Though this time I think they're inside. Or
Yeah.
where are you sending all of our men?
Well, they're going to be surrounding the outside of the castle, so if anybody tries to get in, they won't. I have a handful of men on the inside watching the gate, but Shelby also has her men. We need to go and scout the castles as soon as we can before the people come. Because if we get flooded with just civilians, it's going to be hard to organize my men.
Have a few aliens that with civilians. The way if men get caught, we still have backup. And it's not just me and Elle, Raven.
Hey.
I mean, I'm getting down for whatever,
Raven, we almost died yesterday. Let's just be a little bit more fucking tactical about how we do things, alright?
That's fair. I remember. I got this.
Yep. Alright, I'm a little agitated. I don't like talking. Thank you, Elle.
Yeah, but you got this.
Alright. Let's go. We'll meet in front of the castle gates in about an hour.
Alright, so I'm gonna meet you there.
Raven, let's go.
I'm going. I'm following you.
Party then leaves Boars and heads south heading south through the city and eventually getting to the market where the castle is. Do you then?
Honestly, this is Raven's personal hell, the tailor.
While in the market, Boar kind of walks you guys close to where the castle gate is, but more so just a nice little tent. Inside the tent, there are mass amounts of clothes from all varieties of species and classes to pick from. There's armor plates just as a costume. There are maid outfits. There are nice formal clothes and just casual clothes. And sitting behind a counter is a small little goblin with a nice little hat on.
Yeah, Raven, why don't you tell him what you want? Get yourself dressed nice.
I need to get myself dressed nice. I don't know why you put that up.
I'm not
the budget?
I'm not your dad.
You're his dad. Very nice.
No, never mind,
What is your budget, big guy, big sexy dragonborn?
Cars. What is my jump? I don't really budge that easy, so I don't know what that means.
How much are you gonna spend?
Oh, yeah, like two.
Okay. Listen.
Hey, Dad, how much is he gonna spend?
Yeah, Pepe.
First of all, no. Second of all, I don't really care. It's for Raven. I don't care what
Okay, that sounds like a good plan to me. So, big guy, I see your colors are green. Turn around for me.
Oh, and as he's kind of walking around your back, looking at your nice great axe.
Oh, okay, we're gonna match with those colors. We got some silver on your horns. I like that, so we're gonna match that all up.
And you see him kind of like waving his finger around. Little pecks of magic kind of spawn off his fingertips, and then he points at Raven. Raven gets dressed in a very nice white silvery shirt with green tints on the seams. The pants that he's wearing are kind of shiny matted black to match his great axe with hints of red flames going down the side of them. Put on with three toe shoes, and the shoes themselves have nice metal silver seams going around the bottom of them. The entire outfit makes Raven look incredibly classy.
There's only one issue I see with this so far.
What's that?
What happens when I do this and the sleeves go?
You see, as your sleeves go, the mending, it kind of just mends itself to match the length of your stretch.
Like it? Do you like it? I think you'll like it.
I don't like having stuff on my arms.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
And the sleeves turn into basically an undershirt with the sleeves kind of tucked up.
All right.
Okay.
Because of 20, let's say 20 gold.
Hey, cars.
Fine. No, it's fine. 20 gold is fine. I don't feel like bartering today.
I'm gonna put 3 down and then look at cars.
No.
I'm gonna put 3 more down, then look at cars again. I'm gonna put 4 down this time.
Okay, double that.
I'm gonna put 4 down
as much
twice.
down. I'm gonna put the other 2 gold down and like grab Raven by the wrist. Go.
Oh, I had it. Wait, hold on. Right when we get outside, Raven's gonna draw this on the outside of his door.
Okay.
And for you that don't know at home, that's Thieves' Camp.
Because Raven and Cars can communicate with them both.
And as you guys leave, the gnome kind of, or not the gnome, the goblin kind of tucks on Kars' shirt.
Just to let you know, my new sire, you have my vote.
I'll do you right. I'll do the business right. I'll do Zusky right. And then he'll kind of like, not like step away, like removing the hand, but like softly move away, like just like he's just starting to walk. He's not intentionally trying to like pull away.
Okay. And he lets go, and you see kind of a bigger smile on this goblin's face as you see him start to close up shop. For only an hour from now, this big election is going to go down. Do you guys then make your way to the castle, or where do you go?
For starters, that the symbol means ally.
I pulled it up.
Thieves can't.
Please. And so, where do you guys go?
I'm gonna start subconsciously heading to the bar.
I'm gonna like walk behind you for a little bit, and then like realize like, oh shit, Raven's not now.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. Nope. Yep.
Yeah. We
I
got
think-
work to do.
Elle's just waiting at the castle entrance for everybody this whole time.
Like could have gone with us, but was like,
Yeah. Like, I think halfway through his walk to the castle gates, like, I could have just went with them.
okay.
So,
Hey, DM, while we're walking, do I see any red-eyed clowns anywhere?
red-eyed. Roll me a perception check.
Oh god, no.
Bet. Oh, it's a positive modifier. Sorry.
Oh,
15.
15. You know what? Roll me an intelligence saving throw. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Do it.
Oh, good. So that's a 4 minus 2 is a 2.
Okay, so Kars, you realize this right away with your passive insight. Raven, you do see someone that looks just like that. It is a little child with a bunch of makeup on her face.
I'm going after him.
And yep.
Hi, Tom. I was told about you. Get here. Come here. Don't you run away from me. Don't you run away. Come here.
The Raven.
Yeah, hold on. I see Tom.
Raven.
What?
That is a child wearing.
Mommy.
I'm gonna walk over to Raven and like just hand him something really subtly, and it's just a ration. It's like mostly like bread. Go apologize.
I do humbly apologize. I was told about an evildoer that looked like a clown, and I know short people, so I was thinking you were just another short person. So that's my bad. I got you. No, it's okay. I got you this. Is that better? Here, no, I got you this too. And Raven's gonna hand her like 3 gold.
I thought you were gonna hand her a weapon first.
And she's gonna turn around, just full on sprint happy.
Good job.
Well, seeing that the average citizen makes like half a gold a day,
Yeah.
so that little kid was just lucky Raven's dumb.
Can we go meet Elle now?
Yeah, well, listen. In my defense, I thought that was tough.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. Just real quick, because I kind of feel like this might be important later.
Uh-huh.
Tom's not a real person. Elle was being nice.
He might have been being nice, but that also makes him a liar. There's no. So
I-
there's
I
no.
actually
Wait.
can't-
There's no
yeah, I can't-
clown with red eyes walking around to fuck shit up.
There might be, but it's not tomfoolery. If it is, it's
How do you know?
coincidence, meaning that- Because Raven, people can't lie to me. It's very hard for them to lie to me. So tomfoolery is an expression. Do you know what expression means?
No.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go now. I'm
Okay.
done.
As the party then walks through the gates to get to the castle, you see that there is a crowd of possibly close to 3,000, 4,000 people prepared. You see Silent Fist soldiers wrapped around the entire facility, but at the gates are Shelby's followers, the ones you guys faced, with armored and tons of different varieties of weapons. They look mean, but they're not preventing you from walking in. And as you do walk in,
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are
A
we
bit
walking
low.
right by them?
Yep.
Do
Remember,
I
there is-
notice them wearing anything? Like coin
Uh,
purses, small daggers.
well, they would have daggers. I don't think purses because they're here on watch.
They don't have like little coin purses or something?
Roll me investigations.
No, you're just supposed to tell the dumb one if they've got stuff.
But you are the dumb one, so I need to make sure that you can see it.
18. Minus 2.
Sure.
So 16.
So you see at least one of them having a coin purse.
I'm taking it.
All right, roll me sleight of hand. If you roll a nat 20, I'm gonna come fly over there and beat the shit out of you. There's no shot. Oh no. Whee! All right, you know what?
That's it.
Fine. So,
That's a.
yeah,
You didn't even ask what my total was.
don't need to.
28.
As you walk, you're walking past these guards. You see one of them having a nice coin purse. You snag it, and as you go inside, you most likely look into it, and there's probably a good 35 silver.
I'm gonna walk next
Walk-
to Cars and go, I got something off those assholes that tried to kill us earlier. Here you go. And he's just gonna kind of flick it to Cars.
1 second, I gotta do something.
I'll add to the party funds.
So as
Somebody
you guys,
teach me how to rogue is fun.
as you walk into this throne room, there's already a good amount of people here. They look more noble than anything, standing on two sides. You see a podium that is made for Cars, as on the front of it, it says Cars Revere, and on the left side podium, Shelby's already there standing in her form. The entire room is surrounded with Silent Fist soldiers and also Shelby followers. In the very center between both podiums is the same announcer that was there the previous occasion. In the very center of this room, though, something is illuminating the room as the windows are kind of dim lighted through the due to the clouds that surround the sky. The sword that is posted on this beautiful cobblestone mantle is a broken sword. But as you pass this sword to get to your podium, it is the most glorious sword you'd ever seen in your life, shattered into bits and pieces. The hilt and handle are all made of gold.
Of course, we just found the king's sword.
Why do you wait? What? Why do you care?
Lord of the
Sound like
Rings
whoever
joke, let
has-
it go.
So you guys, what do you do as you walk in? Do you get posted or?
Where do you
As-
want me to zoom in on this so I can get the
Uh,
images? Like, where is important? Like the back with them in the windows, or
Right here.
perfect?
Um.
Here.
So as we walk into like right before we walk into the chamber room, I'm gonna carve a couple symbols for the Silent Fist because I know that they're gonna be throughout. Because Raven and I told each other we're gonna start using Thieves' Camp more. I'm gonna put up this. So the two symbols basically, Brad, just means stay together and tread with caution. Because I told Or to have Silent Fist and like with the people. So as they come in, I hopefully one of them sees it.
Yeah, and as you're looking around this room, kind of with that sign, you see 10 to 15 civilians wink at you. What do you do from here?
Is L already on the podium, or is he with us? Sorry.
Oh, I didn't put his token down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, L's like, nah.
Yep.
I am. I'm with you.
Hey, fuck
There
these
you go.
guys.
Yeah, you're right. So, as you guys get to the podium and get to the stand, the announcer steps forward to the crowd of people that are divided to two separate rows, allowing the sword to be kind of the mantle of the divide. She then speaks. Welcome, everybody, to the final debate. This debate will allow you civilians to ask a handful of questions. We allowed the nobles to be those who speak. Each question will be asked to those you wish, and the opposing side may counter that question with their own statement. Please line up. And you see 5 nobles kind of get into a line. From here, the first one kind of steps forward and looks over at Kars.
This one is for Kaz, Rivia. Kaz, are you going to be raising the taxes at all due to the fact that even us nobles aren't making a lot of money and our buildings are heavily taxed and the products that we have to sell, a majority of the funds have to go to the castle? Are you going to proceed with this layout or are you going to make changes?
Before you answer, Cars, I just want to say that Raven will be thoroughly checking out anybody that is going to ask a direct question to Cars and make sure there's nothing hinky.
Roll me 5 investigation throws. Or actually, no, insight. I'm changing it.
I will text them to you. So, Cars,
Yeah.
go ahead.
He sits there for a second, looks around the room briefly before answering. Well, first and foremost, the taxes in Zuskia have always been high. But that was when we were, well, providing intel for the kingdom, doing various things. We haven't been doing that. And the people don't know where the money's going. They just know it's going to the castle. The nobles and the commoners both deserve to know what the money's being used for. One of the first things that I'll be doing, to your point, is lowering the taxes, and not permanently. So I'm not saying it to get people's hopes up or to lie, but we're going to be lowering the taxes so people can recover. I have plenty of goals that I will help provide, and so will my friends that we've with here. We'll let that fund the repairs to allow the people to fully recover.
Roll me a... You know what? Yeah, roll me a persuasion with advantage.
It's still gonna be negative. Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
you had
so
an
good.
expertise or something.
Full charisma. I just have like a skill in it, so it's not negative. I don't think. Persuasion, yeah, it's just +1. So the advantage is good because it would have been so 13 on the.
Huh. So you see a handful of the civilians who are on Shelby's side walk over to yours. And Shelby kind of looks at you with a smile, and the announcer looks over at Shelby as well. Do you have any counter? Shelby just shakes her head no. And the second civilian then walks up, looking towards Shelby.
Question for Shelby. So, are you gonna make the candy with the same recipe? Because it kind of tastes like shit. And the civilians really like the candy, but, you know, we want to be happy. And like you said, the candy's trying to make us happy, and we're not happy because the candy tastes like shit.
And Shelby kind of looks very fucking confused, like absolutely mind-boggled.
What?
Oh shit! I forgot we did all that.
The candy should be tasting wonderful. And of course, I'll change your recipe and make it as make you all as happy as physically possible.
And 1 second as I give her.
Cars is just gonna wink to her whenever she looks over at him.
Raven's gonna do
There we
one of
go.
those really obnoxious one of these. He's standing like this. As soon as Shelby looks over, Raven's gonna go.
So without her candy advantage, that's a 6.
Fuck yeah.
So the individual who asked her the question looks very confused, just pissed off in a way, and actually about 5 to 6 more civilians move over to Cars' side. And then she looks over at Cars.
Are you gonna make candy?
I think that the people should make candy to taste more like Zuskia, and also it'll help the economy more.
Persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I may be dumb, but I also know that means it'll help lower taxes.
That's my man. 13.
13. 2 more civilians move over to your side. The
I'm gonna,
third
look
person.
down to Elder like,
I didn't know that this was questions. I thought it was going to be more free range. I'm sorry.
It is all good, man. It's all good.
Third individual then walks up and looks over at Cars.
This one is for Cars.
Revere.
We all know that there is a war happening just outside Zuskia, and rumors have it that you are a part of Murphy's Law, and you are going to be facing Saphira. Words from the far west region of this land, from Eden's Garden, say that you're raising an army. And if there is a war, is there going to be a draft?
That's a good question. The answer is no.
These questions are too real. Stop it.
No, I
They're so
spent a
political.
long time writing.
No, so Cars will look actually really serious at it.
No. Zuskia's been beat down long enough. We had a tyrant king before. There was drafts. And so many people abandoned and died or killed because of the old king. There won't be drafts. I just hope that the old Zuskian army, the old Silent Fist, and those that want to fight and stand up for what's right will do it. I don't expect anyone to just willy-nilly join a draft. These aren't the soldiers I want.
Shelby then tries to counter. You can see deep inside of her face that a lot of the illusion she had put on from being a changeling is fading away, and you're seeing spots of imperfections.
Well, I want to counter that.
Her voice starts to mangle back to the original as she's fucking not being able to concentrate.
I think that the wall isn't going to be an issue. We can resolve it without any sort of struggle.
Hey, Cars, can I say something real quick?
Negative.
Why don't
Hey,
you run it by El first? Don't you dare say it out loud. Not right now.
Hey, El, I was gonna point out that Shelby's got some weird things popping up on her face. I was just gonna bring it to her attention.
I think that might actually be a good idea. Go ahead. Do it.
Hey, Shelby.
The announcer then right away turns around fuming.
No, you cannot speak.
I'll make it quick. Shelby,
She looks over at
You got
she-
something
before-
weird going on with your cheek right over here.
Shelby then kind of rubs her cheek, and as she rubs it, goes back to normal.
Oh, it must have been just from the ceiling.
Right.
And
So-
as she rolled on that one to try to persuade her point, a handful more people are going to Kara's side. You see fury in her eyes as she's not winning and her plan is failing.
How big is the platform that I stand on? Like, could Elle and Raven be standing behind me?
It's about a 10-foot by 10-foot platform.
So yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. So when I start noticing that, I'm gonna reach my hand down, pull up Raven, and I'm gonna do the same thing to Elle.
Okay.
Raven, same thing as last time. Anything funky happens, you go. You don't need my permission for that.
Understood.
I trust you.
The fourth individual then walks forward.
This one's for Shelby. You talk a lot about changing Zaskia. Why are we changing it? Why do you think it is necessary for us to become something different? Zaskia was an addition to Andor in the first place. Why would we replace our history and try to make it Andor's?
And 1 second, I have to do.
That man's an ally.
Jesus Christ. Cars, at any point while she's freaking out, feel free to jump in. As you see, instantly she's not able to come up with an answer.
I mean, Andor was pretty, Andor's really
Yeah,
good.
why don't we let Elle answer the question? Even someone from not from Zaskia could answer that question.
I'm actually gonna step aside and look.
Go ahead, Elle.
All right.
I am planting my lead foot halfway on and halfway off this platform, just in case she starts to change. That way I have a good kickoff to make sure I can bring this bitch down.
Well, as Kars stated, I am not from Zaskia. But Zaskia has always been a pinnacle of excellence, of education and magic. And it's not anymore. Why? Because of terrible rulers, people who don't want to see it thrive the way that it was before. Shelby does not want to bring back the good times, the good magic, and the great walls, and the great army. She wants us to move to another world, another realm that doesn't belong with Zaskia. And I think, as does Kars, that we need to focus on the here and bring us to the future with all of those various things that I just mentioned. Great magic, great education, great walls, great army. And make this city a pinnacle of excellence to the rest of the world. A place that everyone can look to and think, that's what we want to be.
Because
Holy
you are not
shit.
Cars, even though that was amazing, I'm not going to give you disadvantage like I planned on. I'm just going to make you roll natural.
All right. That's persuasion or charisma?
Yep.
Persuasion.
Hey there, Rubio. I think you found your match there, friend.
I thought I believed
That
so.
is 25.
Damn.
Hey, kitty.
You said 25?
25. 18 plus 7. That is 25, right?
Everyone on Shelby's side moves over. And the last person to step forward, as you look kind of deep into like the figure under the hood, he takes down his hood and with a big grin on his face and shadow leaking off of him, Theronfold reveals himself.
Well, this is for Shelby. Question for you. Where were you in Manitopia a few months ago?
Shelby, whole face sweats, hair starts to fall off, her clothes start to demangle.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, Adariel, I believe that is your name.
Why don't you just give up the act and hopefully my son and my new king of this land don't fucking kill you.
And Shelby instantly drops the changeling act. All of her
I run after her,
followers,
tackle her.
Let me finish.
All right, you finish. Just know that's what Austin wants to do.
As Austin starts sprinting, you see all of her followers start to lose that purple tint in their eyes and get very confused. As you're about to tackle her, Elle, Cars, and Raven all see Shelby turn and kind of point in the general direction of the three of you about to say something. Raven.
26.
Acrobatic. Okay, athletics, right?
26.
So because she has no strength, a 3? Does that beat it?
Oh my god.
Let's see. Raven may be bad at math, but I can count to 5, and I know the number 3. I do not, however, know the number 26.
So yes.
I just kind of want to Raven it up a little bit.
As you tackle her, she's still trying to say something, and no longer pointing at you, Raven, still in the general direction of Cars and Elle. As everything is unfolding, Silent Fist soldiers flood in, pointing their weapons at all of Shelby's followers. The civilians start to kind of be surrounded by Silent Fist soldiers protecting the nobles. And the announcer then just instantly snaps her fingers. An entire shockwave fills the room, and everything goes quiet.
That is enough! We are not barbarians like the Great Empire! We will run this fucking normally! Shelby, shut your fucking mouth! Cause control your followers, now!
Okay, Mickey
My
Mouse.
followers are controls.
Not to, step on any toes, but I am a bear. I'm just saying.
Good job, Raven. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Yep.
Now,
Wrong
Cause, Shelby, please make your way up to the throne.
And as you guys step off of your platforms, Raven, are you letting go of Shelby?
I will escort her to the throne.
As you walk with Shelby to the throne, the platforms become giant stands, and inside of them, 2 people teleport in. And you see that there's 2 booths prepared.
Dude, this bitch tried to kill me, Brad. I ain't letting this bitch go.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't move your token because you're having a freaking Logan glitch. I'll make it nice. So we go like this, we go like this, we go like this. This looks perfect. Look at that. People start to make their way towards the podium stands and vote. About 12 minutes pass, and as they're voting, you guys hear something on your bands as we teleport back to the Republic. Oh yes. Kailu and Rubio, roll me initiative.
Question is,
Oh, great. Okay.
Also forgot how badass Rubio looks now with all of his new stuff.
yeah. That'll be a 21 for initiative.
Just a 13.
Okay. So as Rubio goes first, you see it's you, James Pony, Kailu, and this Marilith. Even though actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it look nicer. 1 second. Boom, 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 boom. As this Marilith kind of approaches you guys, prepare to fight Rubio. What do you do? Muted.
Love mute. Well, Rubio's kind of just in a world of mental anguish. He's been through a lot, and then now he just watched his brand new family go down to hell again. So, yeah, at this point, all the percentage of patience and sanity gone. His eyes start to just glaze over with black fury and infernal rage, face just contorting, only seen by his victims. He bends over, grabbing his head, and just screams. Only a scream a broken-hearted man could scream, voice breaking as a sob decimates. He goes silent for a second with anger, He slowly raises his hand as he starts to speak. And he says, "Having borne the excruciating trials imposed upon my kid and myself by the abyss below, I solemnly swear to obliterate the dark realm lest my essence be condemned." And he just blasts the ever-living crap out of this monster with 6 casts. And I will roll. That's a 17, 25, and nat 20 for the first barrage.
Ooh.
Do they all hit or no? Huh?
You gotta mute. Yeah, no, those all hit.
All right. I will roll damage for the first set, and then I'll cast my second with my bracers. So for the first beam, 13. Second beam, 12. And the last beam with a crit, the 15 plus 4, so 19. So that's the first barrage. And then with every hit, it moves 10 feet back. So it just goes flying into the because every time I land an Eldritch Blast, it repels. No save throw, no nothing. You just go flying. And then I'll launch my third barrage of Eldritch Blast while he's just getting pushed back across the room. It's 24, 22, and 27.
All those hit.
What I like to hear. So the first beam will do 7, second beam will do 6, and the final beam will do 13. And if he can't move any farther, he's just getting pushed and pushed against that wall if he hasn't already made it. But that'll be a total of 30 feet, I believe, movement that he would. And that's all I got.
As these beams just collide into the Marilith, Marilith gets blasted on the wall. With each beam, she just gets plowed back and plowed back. James Pony then launches forward, pulling out his great axe. Instantly swings at her. If I could find my dice, that would be, wonderful. I'll just use online dice. Okay, so first two, he gets 2 swings. So the first swing hits with a 23, dealing 22 points of damage. Second swing, as he collides, smashing on her ribs, going up, trying to cut her right down in half with a, did it load? Yeah, 19, so that hits. Oh, that's 14 points of damage. So smashing into her twice, the Marilith then kind of retaliates, going right after James Pony. The Marilith kind of launches out, and as you see, all 6 of her arms kind of punch up with these long swords. Only 4 of the 6 attacks hit James Pony. Oh shit. Dealing 31 points of damage to James Pony. James Pony just kind of gets sent back from Marilith, just pushing forward and continuously slashing and attacking him. Kailu, what do you do?
Oh, well, when my character sheet decides to load again, I would be happy to tell you. Probably what I'm going to do. So it didn't work the last time I did it, but this is a different guy. So we're going to do another, we're going to do a second level Moonbeam. Just directly on top of, and, using the Metamagic Adept feat that I have, we're going to use a sorcery point to make sure that Pony doesn't get hurt, because that would suck. So he is automatically fine from the Moonbeam that I am now. Hold on, I gotta. Give me a Constitution save.
For the Marilith,
Yes.
that's a 2 plus 7. So that's 9. Does that pass?
Yeah, that fails. Let's see. 2d10. So you're going to take 2d10 radiant damage. Oh, that is a solid 10 points of radiant damage. And
This
I'm
Marilith
pretty
looks
sure that's
fucking
all.
hurt. Like, it is not doing well at all.
Oh no, that's what I thought. I fucking figured I could just fucking pull that shit out and be fine. Alright, great. As a bonus action, we're gonna cast a can't do that, never mind. Of course. Alright, nope, that's my turn.
That's your turn.
But it's
As
still up.
as you guys beat the shit out of this Marilith, you see that James Pony has been taking quite a couple cuts. He's not looking like he's doing overly good. The realization kind of sinks in that Brew just got sucked down into hell by grabbing onto this this great axe of his. But the portal of hell is still open behind Rubio, and as Rubio turns around each turn, he realizes that this portal is slowly shrinking. Rubio, what do you do?
Why you gotta do me like that? Fuck. Can I somehow gauge the speed of which I have till that portal goes bye-bye? Maybe.
As a bonus action, I'll let you roll me an investigation. Actually, no, an Arcana.
Come on, Rubio, just Shia LaBeouf this shit. Just do it.
I'm probably just gonna
Do
fucking
it.
fire some shit at this monster and dive right in. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do the classic Eldritch Blast, and then I'm gonna just fucking use my movement to go on a trip. Is James in my way? And we'll do something different. I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead and cast it again on my bonus action. I need 2 Wisdom saving throws, please. Uh,
14 is the first one, and the second one is a 26.
Okay, so you take full damage for the first half for this. Casting Toll the Dead. For anyone who's never heard the spell, hellish bells ring in the monster's ear. Because it's taken damage, the first one, this does 3d12s instead of 3d8s. So for the first roll of damage, you would take 22 necrotic, and then for the second, you'd only take half of this. So you would take 21 rounded up, or half of that. And then, being both my actions, I'm just gonna use my movement and walk over to the portal. Fucking just yeet. Later, guys. I'm not even gonna say a word. I'm just gonna cast my spell and just sprint as fast as I can into this portal, realizing that I might lose the last chance I have of saving my kin.
As Rubio jumps into this fiery hole, you see it closing a lot more rapidly. James Pony, as his turn comes, turns to Kailu, right in her eyes.
You need to make a choice. You need to get going after your father or go get the others. I can handle this.
And he turns back around and attacks the Marilith twice. That misses. And that fucking misses. He tries to plunge his kind of great axe into the Marilith to push her back. She moves out of the way, and with the movement, he tries to slash her on the side, but her her snake tail kind of dodges out of the way. Kailu.
Mute Rubio.
He is muted. As the Marilith then starts to take her turn, you see her. One second.
That's a choice you gotta make, Kailu. Fuck. DM, you're not being
it-
very nice
it-
this time.
No. You just wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. So Kylo, you gotta make a choice right now. As you see James Pony miss both of his attacks as he tells you to run. The Marilith Din just 6 times into James Pony's chest. All attacks hit as he kind of moves backwards and starts to bleed continuously onto the floor. I'm not going to tell you what he looks like or how much damage he took, but he is fucking hurt and the Marilith is fucking hurt. What do? Jump in, stay with Pony, or go get the others?
So, looking at this portal and with the amount of magical knowledge that I have as a character, can I reasonably deduce that there is enough time for, like, and because I know it's going to hell, would I be able to go retrieve my party members and get to hell? Or, yeah, that's what I.
You'd have to
okay.
find a
All
quick
right.
another way in. But you would remember being on the Hippogriff with Eldar and Rubio and Eldar having a conversation about hell and how Eldar knows how to get to hell.
Hmm.
The only thing I can say is the big boy damage boys are in Zeskia at the moment.
Yeah, I know. All right, well, we've never made amazing decisions before. Why start now? So we're gonna, real quickly, fucking. God damn it. God damn it. All right, so
Shia LaBeouf.
I don't have. You're gonna hate me saying this. I don't have control of my token, but that's fine. I'm going to. Can I reasonably assume that I can pop over to Guy here and then run to the portal, like ping pong myself?
Wait, Logan, do you have a teleportation crystal?
No.
Yes.
I wish. I don't
DM
have
says
it.
you do.
I think what do you mean I haven't?
Manitopia, you all received one. You never used it.
Can you teleport their transport via plants us back? And then we all jump in, because that would happen like this.
That was the original idea I wanted to go with, but I didn't realize I had a teleportation crystal, so I scrapped that. Oh, that would be so much. That would be so much better. That would be so much better. Okay.
I just want to know how she tells Cars and Raven.
Raven has none. Cars has 1. Rubio has 2. Onyx has 3. Nara has 1. Kylu has 1. Onyx has 3 because he went into the throne after Nar burnt it and found 3. You each were given 1, but you were given 2 to go retrieve Cars, and you used both.
Would you consider, if I did that, because, like, I would like to slap a Cure Wounds on the motherfucker that's currently keeping this thing at bay real quick before I dip out, and I want to be able to do that and to teleport via plants. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I figured.
It's an action.
That's what I thought.
Choice
But
is just-
as nope, can't do
James
that either.
Pony has been one of the main defenders of the Republic for a hot minute. So if you gotta leave him, you gotta leave him.
Don't be a dick
I know,
and make her feel
like-
bad. You can't do that.
I can.
Okay, all right. Listen, it's fine. You probably would make that a fucking action to do. Anyway,
Dead people.
Whoever
Can I-
says
could
D&D
I
isn't real problems,
Yeet.
get over yourself.
could I yeet a potion of supreme healing at this guy? Can I do that real quick? Can I yeet it at him and then dip, or no? No, that's what I thought. All right, well, we tried. All right, back to the original plan. I'm gonna very, very loudly say, "I'm so sorry," and I'm just gonna take the crystal and crush it and think of Zeskia and where I would probably like the main square of Zuskia is where I'm thinking.
As
Oh.
you go to crush it, James turns around. Oh! And you crush it, and it's not an instant spell. It takes a minute for this spell to travel because you turn into a smoke and you travel across the land, taking about probably 10 minutes to get to Zuskia. I'm just going to remind the party. I am doing a timer right now. For every hour you guys spend not being in hell, Rubio is in hell for 1 year. You land down in the market of Zuskia, and what do? Timer
Do I
starts.
see anybody?
No one. The streets are completely fucking empty in the middle of the market as the
Alright,
election is
fucking
going
charge. We get the bracer involved, and I'm the only thing Kailu says. Get to the center of town now.
on. And that's where the radio then kicks in. What do you guys do as you're watching everyone elect? You got no context. You have no idea what's going on. Earlier today, like minutes ago, you said, hey, how's everything going as they're having a battle? Rubio then chucked his bracelet, so you think that you guys they're doing fine.
No,
So what do you guys
well,
do?
first of all, Cars knows they're not doing fine because of the fact that of the sending bracelet earlier. First,
Fair enough.
We just chose not to worry about it. So yeah, I think because we're on the stage, getting up. We just finished watching all the ballots get posted, right?
I will bring you
Is that-
there now. Yeah, that's exactly where you are.
Kylo, well, actually, I don't care, but really bad timing. Real bad timing.
Raven is looking stressed the fuck out with the panic in Kyla's voice. Raven is like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Time, but Rubio's in hell. We gotta go.
I'm in hell. I'm in front of 100 people doing an election.
Raven is just looking at Cars with these pleading puppy dog eyes. Be like,
Uh,
are you
I
good?
am-
Okay, fine. Come to the castle.
Where's
FYI,
the castle?
that was 9 from from the beginning of the day till now. That is 9 cars.
Nope, I have 2 more because I actually
2 more?
tracked them.
Okay, I miscount then. I think Raven then must have talked and I counted as yours. So yeah, you would probably just be able to follow the signs to the castle. It's probably about a 30-minute walk from where you are.
We are hoofing it. No, we're
Fucking-
using every action. We're bolting. We're going. Like if I gotta do a wild shape and get the fuck over there, we're doing it.
Roll me athletics.
I love how Raven's probably just like, dude.
You said athletics. Can I just wild shape instead and not roll that?
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Wild
shape
shape
into
into
a
a fast
shaping
animal.
we're gonna wild shape into a fucking hawk.
Oh!
Technically, it's a blood hawk. So we're gonna wild shape into a blood hawk and fucking bolt over there.
So instead of you now taking 30 minutes, you cut it down to 15 as you're able just to climb over the walls and make your way to the castle. You land down and you morph back into Kailu as you try to run inside. Silent Fist soldiers do not recognize you. And
God,
they block the door to not let you in. And they look at you. Sorry, voting is only for the nobles.
Can I see this happening?
No, doors are closed.
Okay,
I'm gonna-
well,
hey,
you're
Card.
loudly.
Hold on.
Can you
Car-
hear the fact that it's screaming through the fucking door? Because Kailu is screaming that she is in fact a noble.
Roll me charisma.
This is stressful. I am stressed out.
This is very stressful. Roll just a charisma? Oh, okay. Well, that could be worse. Holy shit! That was almost not better than that. Unfortunately, it's still a 9, but it was almost worse.
With a 9, cars actually with the insight, you hear a outside the doors, and you know that you told Kailu to come here.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So if I hear it like immediately, I'll try to see if I can find any of the silent fist eye contact.
You can see Boar
And-
standing in the back.
Sure, and I'll put my hand up and wave in, and then I'll just symbol a P with a dot, which is ally.
And then with him having a super high insight, he turns and sees the door. He turns to you and he makes his way to the door. He opens it up, and as Kylie was about to run in and sprint, the announcer then steps forward.
We have rallied up the votes.
It's gonna be really
So-
awkward.
With Shelby bringing forward from the land of Old Andor, now known as the Darklands, the amazing person who has made a really big impact on the financial stance of some of the neighborhoods. Then we have Cars Revere, member of Murphy's Law, and as with him, I don't know his name, I think that's L is what they've been calling him, and Raven Hailstorm. What an amazing big green dragonborn, dressed up very spry today. Thank you all for coming for this amazing election. This is going to be the main reason why Zaskia becomes great again, is who we had voted for.
All
Each of
right.
you had been given an opportunity to vote, and you have taken that opportunity upon yourselves to choose who you think is the right leader. Cars Revere has managed to narrow it down from 4 candidates down to 2, allowing you to have an even vote, more of a coin flip. Now, for Shelby, out of the 25,000 people in Zaskia, she has rallied up 3,000 votes. And for Cars Revere has rallied up 22,000 votes. I think it's fair to say who the winner is today. Everybody clap and celebrate for Cars Revere!
And everyone just starts shouting. At this moment, people start flooding the stand, cheering for you, preventing you guys from coming down and preventing Kylie from going forward.
Thank you.
What do you
Triple
do?
All right.
Triple Dub cast a fireball on the coordinator.
So as I see
Prone
Kylu,
to murder, but she can murder.
yeah, a storm of people. Carson's like, thank you, and I'm gonna start flying up, and I'm gonna try to zoom over, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Wait 1 second, and I'm just gonna grab Kylu's hands because if she's like swinging them up, real important person. Murphy's Law. Hold on, and I'm gonna zoom back to the stage. And we need to go right now. I'm gonna lean over and whisper that to the group.
Investigation saving throw, or not saving throw, investigation checks with disadvantage. All of you.
Oh.
Big commotion's happening.
Yes. So with disadvantage, I rolled a natural 20, but with disadvantage, I rolled a 4, so that's a 2.
Okay. 7.
12.
Okay.
9.
Okay, Shelby's gone.
Non-issue. Non-issue.
Big
All right,
issue,
okay.
actually, but okay.
As
Non-issue
that, like,
right now.
so- yeah, we got a lot going on. We see that, and then basically, Car steps up to the front of the stadium and to the very edge of the stand. Is like,
Zaskia, we will form a council within the month. Murphy's Law has a lot going on right now. I don't have time for a celebration. Use all the funds to rebuilding the wall.
and I'm gonna wherever Bor is, I'm gonna hold up a bag.
Take my coin purse. We can't stay here any longer. This is for the people.
And it's a big coin purse, by the way. It is more than likely probably for like not car, more than likely like parties, kind of more like more than likely like a big bag.
Get on it. Rubio is in hell. We have to go.
You throw that
Yeah,
over to
Kylo
Bor.
is like
Bor
physically
catches this
vibrating out of her
giant
skin
bag
right now.
of gold, and he looks at the people. The people slowly start to turn around. Party! Let's go! Let's go celebrate! Free alcohol! And he turns around and starts opening the door. The Silent Fish soldiers kind of make a way to allow people to go out safely, and everyone starts flooding out of the room, cheering and chanting, "Cars, cars, 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 cars!" At this point, you no longer see any of Shelby's followers either. They're all gone.
I want to point out. I just gave him 30. We probably that's the problem for time. Okay.
Yeah, we get it back. We gotta go. We gotta go.
So, Kylie,
So for Eldarians, benefit, Kailu is a half elf. She's not as tall as everybody else. She's only about like 5'7". I would say. I have to scroll real quick to figure out what the exact number is, but you 5'10". I lied. She's a little taller than I thought. So she's about 5'10". She's not crazy pretty looking. She is very fair skinned, very elegant looking. She's got sticks in her hair. She's normally a lot less manic than she is looking currently, but she looks like she's about to throw up or vibrate out of her skin or like lose her mind. And she's got a big old staff with a little tree on the top of it.
Which you would know because that's what Raven described.
Yeah, Raven told me all about her. Els. Yep. Hi, I'm Eldarian. What's going on?
As he's talking, Raven just wraps his arm around Elle and goes, "Yep, we're going to hell. Let's go."
Okay.
Hello. Sorry that this is your first introduction to me. We need to find a tree, like yesterday.
Tree.
Yep. Raven, outside. Bring him out back.
Got it.
And I'm gonna grab Kailu because we have the fastest movement, the two of us, and I'm just gonna zoom off.
So
yeah,
you know,
I dash at 80 feet around.
from you knowing this
120.
this area so well, you know the only trees that you'd be able to touch are going to be outside the walls, which even dashing is going to take you an hour. And it's already been an hour.
What? Whoa.
Nope,
Raven,
incorrect.
Boar's house.
I'm
Boar's
gonna,
house. He's
Oh,
plants.
right. Boar's house.
I'm gonna pop out my jar. I'm gonna immediately dig through my bag, pull out my jar, yank off the top, drop that fucking acorn down, and we're gonna cast. I gotta fucking scroll to the
Not
pages.
the
Hold on.
druids.
Oh, and by the way, if you're going to say
yeah,
there's
we're gonna
concrete flooring, Raven will gladly break it until there's
Pass
dirt.
this.
That's awesome.
Using all,
I'll
I'm
just
pretty
let that
sure all
happen
of
then.
my spell slots. So plant growth, rather unfortunately, at fourth level because I don't have the spell slot to do it on its regular level. Let's see. That is a full action technically. But so now we have a tree. And if you'll allow me, DM, since I'm technically in combat, but I'm not really in combat.
You're not in combat at all.
All right, great. So as soon as that happens, she's gonna make this acorn into a gigantic tree, slap her hand on it, and cast transport via plants. And now there is a gigantic green warping ball of energy that has appeared in the very center of this tree. And she's gonna be like, "We need to go. We need to go now." And it's gonna connect to the tree in the Republic, the one that I touched in nearby the castle.
As you guys travel through there, it opens up and you travel back. At this point, it's probably been an hour and 20 minutes. Kailu off the rip, you know you need to find Eldar. That's the only thing that you can comprehend because you have no idea how to get to hell, and the people you're with, as far as you know, don't know how to get to hell.
All right. The last place I saw him was at the bar with the really big, the polar bear guy.
Broken.
Hopefully he's still there. So yeah, Kylie doesn't say anything. She just starts running for the bar.
You go into the bar with Raven, if I can use your token, thank you. Cars and L. And why are you so small, L? You were a tiny little boy. You see big crowd of people, everyone drinking, music going on right away in the middle of Roken, Eldar, and Dante all linking arms. In the very center of them is George the Ginger, as they're all dancing and singing. And everyone knows Murphy's Law is the last chance. And there's beers going everywhere, dancing and singing. Eldar is blackout drunk.
You know what to do, guys.
Wow, it really sucks that we don't have a paladin here right now. Okay, great. So Kailu tries to weave around the crowd and just get through people so she can get right in front of Eldar.
Oh, Kylo, have you met George the Ginger? And George, blackout drunk. Ha, I'm George. How are you?
Meet you. Lovely introduction. Unfortunately, Eldar, I need to get to hell. Can you help me with that?
You wanna go to hell? You hear that, Roken?
Raven's gonna shoot daggers at Roken. Just I'm.
Raven. Distracted. Let's go. Not Roken. Let's go of George the Ginger and moves over to Raven and just bear hugs him. And then Eldar looks at Kylo. Why would you want to go to hell?
Kind of a story I don't have time to explain right now. But if we're making it short, my father is now there trying to rescue the rest of his family, our family. I need to get to hell.
Let's go to my house. It's just north of James Pony's house.
Let's go. And as he lets go of Dante and George, boom, on the ground, not passed out, but
Raven's
he
got
can't walk himself.
Raven just picks him up.
Cool. And as you guys make your way through the Republic, you know where James Pony's house is as you fought next to it during a great battle. If I could actually find that myself, that'd be so nice. Oh, here it is. Making your way kind
I'm
of
so stressed out right now.
northeast, opening up Eldor's door, you see this wooden shack of magic items. There's tons of rituals on the floor, tons of just drawings and markings all across the walls and roof, potions and magic items galore. And as you walk in, cars, roll me. What's your passive perception?
Perception. I know my insights. I hold on. It's like gonna be like 12 or 13.
Over 13. Okay, so
12.
so as you walk in to the corner of your eye, you see something that haunts you, and you don't know if you're going to be getting distracted by it. But with your insight, you can probably hold yourself together. You see a variation of cobblestone walking through the Republic capital. Lieutenant Cobblestone.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? As everyone's walking in, you're the last one in.
Luckily, he is able to withstand himself. He definitely is hesitant, but he stays with the group. His problems are not more important.
Eldar then, while in his house, starts drawing this pentagram on the ground with a star in the middle and a circle around each point of the star. He's doing this incredibly slow. He is very drunk still. So it takes him about 15 minutes to draw the circle, and he looks at you.
This will take 20 minutes to open up a portal.
And he sits down and he starts to mumble a bunch of words in Elvish and also in Abyssal as a portal starts to slowly open on the ground. Swirls start to go.
DM, I speak Abyssal. Can I assist him since I'm magical to make it go quicker?
Roll me Arcana.
Right. Arcana. Okay, that's pretty good. That is going to be a 14?
14, you somewhat help him, making the time down to probably 17 minutes as you're mimicking the words after him, trying to illuminate the effect more frequently.
During this time period, what happened at the castle and why going to hell is now deemed important. So now everybody gets to know about the baby being removed from the stomach, and then everybody just getting fucking shot into hell, and it was the whole time we were busy.
So the portal then opens. Eldar then looks at you. This will take you to Avernus. Prepare yourself, if I can
I can hear the drums of war start, and I don't know what's happening on there. Good luck.
What do you do?
L just steps right in.
Walking into
Yeah.
the portal, you just drop through the floor, and each and every one of you starts dropping through the floor. But it's been about 2 hours. So for 2 years, Rubio has been in hell. For Rubio, on your first year of hell, while you are in Avernus, I'm not going to show the map just yet.
You got Brutus.
Not yet. The first thing Rubio sees in hell is Terry with the Darkness Book and the Darkness Stone, absolutely blasting lemures and imps and harpies that come flooding at her. She's tearing shit up until the ground is kind of clear. What do you do?
That's a loaded question. Fucking, I don't know, man. Yeah, when Rubio steps in through the portal, and is this like the moment after, or have I been looking for her for a year? Oh, okay, the moment after. Yeah, I step in, I immediately see her. I just start rushing to her aid, and I'll start trying to deal with some of the little underlings that are messing with her. How many are there?
At this point, there's probably none left.
Okay. I'll run over to Terry and like go straight for like an embrace, and just start like apologizing profusely, saying in her ear, "This wasn't supposed to happen."
As Terry embraces your hug, you feel a weird surge between the two of you as the book is touching both you and Terry. You guys almost fuse souls as your words don't appear in her ear, but she can feel your emotion. And the only thing she says back to you is,
We need to save our son. We need to. We need to go now. I saw where they went. They went to the castle. I just don't know how to get there.
Do I see the book and the staff? Like, are they in her hand? Or are they nearby?
the book is in her left hand and the staff is in her right.
Say very like calmly and slowly, "Give me the dark objects, my love. Your soul cannot handle the anguish they're gonna put through. There's no coming back from using them."
The book and the staff get handed back to you from Terry. Terry is just tearing up.
Rubio's gonna strap the book back into his book strap on his left hip. He'll stow the staff on his back, and he'll. Can she hear me now? He'll once again hug her and say, "Not we, my darling. I will save our son." And with that, I'll take a teleportation crystal, crush it on her back, and send her back to the Republic, but not to the throne room. I'm gonna send her. Is Van Helsing in the Republic right now or no? I'm sending her straight to Van Helsing.
And as
Yeah.
as you crush the portal or the teleportation crystal on her, her eyes open up like wide.
No!
And she turns into this black smoke at first, and as she starts to go straight up, you see a crack open in the clouds, and the smoke turns blue, and she gets teleported back up. At this moment, you realize these teleportation crystals can take you from realms. And as that said, right away you see Brutus in the far right region of where you're standing on the bridge, and you kind of see him just going ham with this axe. He's smiling and laughing. On your first year of hell, what do you do with Brutus?
As Rufio sees Terry drift off, he'll stare up and still just brokenhearted from everything he's been through, but with a slight tinge of hope in his voice, he says, "I will save him." He'll turn around, unsheath his staff, and start full sprinting towards Brutus, laughing just the same as he is, because he's been here before. it's a home away from home for Rubio. Once he helps Brutus defeat all that is messing with him, I assume Rubio and him will link up and make their way to the castle, but it's not really an easy journey. He'll most likely try to go look for his dwarven friends that he had in the past, see if they can help.
So, as you find Brutus, you guys spend a year together, more so waiting. You probably travel through some of the old landmarks you knew, but this is completely different than how you remember being here several years ago and living here for many hellish years. Everything's different. There's no dwarves. You can't find any of your old friends, and a year passes. So on your second year, you and Brutus are pretty tight. You guys have been friends for a year now, waiting for your party to arrive. On your second year, what do you do?
I would imagine, like at this point, since we're waiting, probably would have set up kind of like a little home base in like the old dwarven ruins that were teleported to hell, where he used to live, and most likely just going through old scrolls, old books, trying to read through all the dark incantations and just think of any type of plan that can potentially help assist them quicker. They're also just so confused why the party hasn't come down yet. Has Brutus ever been to hell? So yeah, Rubio would have explained most likely the whole like time dilation thing, and explaining how this isn't his first rodeo. He's gained many years of age down here when very little time has passed above. So yeah, they'll most likely spend the second year going through, dealing with whatever happened once Azmodan left. I'm sure the surrounding demons and fiends and such must have been in chaos and uprising, kind of like a martial law situation. They're probably just dealing with the bigger baddies, getting stronger and preparing for the fight of their lives. And becoming homies.
As the second year passes, Brutus talks to you a lot about his past, about himself being a part of something called Andor's Chosen, and having a relationship with actually Sir Rollo, which catches your ears. Through the 2 years in hell, you've been slaying monsters left, right, and center. Any small fiend that's come at you, any small demon that's come at you. With your lifesteal, I need you to actually roll me 2 D100s. Unmute.
It's a total of 40, 50.
So you get that much temp HP added on. As that said, the party then teleports into hell. You guys wake up on a bridge, and below the bridge is Brutus and Rubio. You need to like zoom in crazy for this one. Right here. Let me get everyone put down.
Hey DM, question. I probably know the answer, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Can I have a long rest?
No.
All right, cool. Good talk. Thanks.
But Rubio and Brutus both get long rests.
It's been 2 years. I better have at least one.
No rests after 2 years. What are you, crazy?
No
5
rest.
levels of exhaustion. You're already in hell. You can't die.
So, as you guys teleport into hell, you hear Eldar's voice appear in your ears as you're getting kind of portaled in. He starts to warn you about hell.
Before you go to hell, there's stuff you need to know. Azmodan is the king, but before Azmodan, there was another, Tiamat. She ruled this ring of hell to ensure no one would go deeper into the rings whom was not supposed to. But Tiamat was promoted after years and centuries of her work, and Asmodeus made her a demigoddess to sit by his throne and protect him. The next in line was Asmodan. He did as he was told, but wanted more. He did not want to rule just one ring of hell, but all 9. He then started to make a plan to destroy Asmodeus. So there was a blood war. Asmodan raised an army of demons, and Asmodeus sent his arsenal of devils to face them. This war took place on many locations, but raged through all 9 rings of hell. The blood war reduced this first ring of hell into an abandoned blasted wasteland. Once the war ended, Asmodan and Asmodeus stayed in the rings of hell to prevent any more conflict and damage to the 9 rings, until there was one that was going to change everything. A half-elf named Rubio Apophis wanted to escape hell after being dragged down involuntarily. So Asmodeus saw this as a chance to rid himself of Asmodan once and for all. Asmodeus made a deal with Rubio Apophis that if he were to allow a demon into his soul, he would be released from hell. But he was warned this demon would have to be killed eventually.
And as you guys finally land, you hear a more demonic voice hit your ear. That is from Eldar.
Welcome to the first layer of hell, Anvernus. There are a few remote areas that are shadowed upon by the endless red mountains. Anvernus has changed a lot since there's been no ruler. This is the ring of dwarves, and to see their punishment, all beings on this plane will see to the worst of their demise. From weapons being warped, burnt, or dull, to the buildings being misshaped, rearranged, or upside down, the dwarves are truly stuck in hell. There are many demons and devils that are trying to take the place in the throne, which is causing a new blood war to rise through this ring of hell, so the river of Styx runs high with new blood being spilt. The lightless wasteland roars with anger, clashes and slashes from battle. Now that Asmodan has returned, his lair rages with flames and laughs haunt the wind. In the sky, written in dark, stormy clouds, reads, Rubio, it is time. Between the dark, smoky clouds, fireballs swarm from the sky into the ring, crashing wherever it pleases, destroying anything in its way. In front of you is a bridge where you stand in the middle of. To the right of you is a small village, and behind it, a maze of illuminating purple crystals. To the left is a passageway of burning hills that leads to a crater you see in the far distance. What do you do?
Do we see any sign of where Rubio and Brutus are, or are we just like, no now?
You see on the very edge of the right side of the bridge leading towards this small town is 2 blood-soaked people, completely head to toe covered in blood.
God damn! Every time I go,
I'm gonna slowly walk up.
Rubio and Brutus, however, see your friends. It's been 2 years. You guys have only had each other. What do you do?
Rubio's just gonna run over and give Kylo a hug. He's gonna be like really upset.
Yeah,
and
as soon
be
as
like-
he gets close enough, yeah, she's thrown herself at him.
Yeah, even though I'm covered in blood, I'll embrace her and just kind of say quietly, in 2 years.
It's at that point that Kylie probably starts bursting into tears from all the stress of everything, and she's like, just a complete mess. Like, we tried quickly to get here, but everything was taking so long, and it's only been 2 hours, and I'm so sorry.
What happened up there?
People talk a long time. People take a long time talking and doing things and being drunk.
Sounds like a typical adventure for the group. I'm just happy you guys are here now, and he'll look around at the rest of the party and thanks and say thank you for coming.
Eldarian, by the way. Nice to meet you. You must be Rubio.
Oh right, fresh meat.
I've heard quite a bit about you. I've heard you're very good with words.
I've been known to have a linguistic skill of absolute amplitude that could make a brain sunder in half.
Ah,
Raven just shuts down.
I too can wax eloquently. It is refreshing to have someone on a higher intellectual level speaking to me.
Oh, you have no clue. I've been traveling forever, and my linguistics have been silenced.
Raven
I don't
want
wanna
to
fake
smash.
Raven. I don't want to
Anyway.
fake our barbarians, so we might want to dumb it down to some common speak.
Ah, yes, indeed. I used the term tomfoolery, and poor Raven thought it was a real person.
Don't
Oh,
even try
that's
to get them to
fast.
say specific. It'll take an hour.
Also, sophisticated is a hard word for them.
The counting to past 5 can also be a challenge. I would not ask him to count a single coin if I were you. Also, I'm
It-
Rubio Apophis, the Red Death, and he'll bow with an arm out.
Ah, yeah, Eldarian Firebrand, but everybody's been calling me El, so if you feel the need to call me El, that's fine. Eldarian is also fine, whichever you prefer. Anyway, we're in hell. What are we doing here?
Well, we're here to save my son and kill Azmodan permanently. Not a soul fragment will be remaining.
Oh shit, your kid was born?
He was stolen
Scary.
directly from the womb of my wife.
Kylo explained that on the way in. Are you? Never mind. You know what? Whatever.
I tried.
He'll kind of go dark for a second in his face, remembering that, because it's been 2 years. He's been kind of suppressing it, and then he'll look back and say, "We've got a demon to kill, Raven. I hope you sharpen your weapons."
Just point me in the right direction.
We've got some prep work and travel to do, but leave already. Leave
It doesn't
places
mean we
that
have to read,
got
right?
ready.
There's no reading.
No. Promise.
Okay, jokes aside, this
Awesome.
body's all united. Rubio, what do you need? What kind of prep work do you need?
We got your back.
Rubio is going to look at them and
That's
say,
what I'm trying to say, yeah.
"Well, to defeat a demon of this magnitude, the ruler of the first ring of hell, my arch nemesis, I have to collect enough blood to parts an army just to gain enough physical health to defeat this. I'm gonna take some big hits. We need to destroy more of his underlings if I were him to go strong enough to defeat this."
Oh, poo.
I can't say I've
Um,
ever taken on a contract for
For
demons.
Rubio's recollection, you know, for the past probably 3 months, you have not seen a single imp. You have not seen a single harpy or lemure. You have not seen a single shadow demon or any sort of fae coming at you. In fact, you've seen them actually slowly start to fly over the fortress. This land feels empty and very abandoned.
Rubio will kind of relay that and say, "Me and Brutus have taken care of the mass majority all around Avernus, and we believe that the rest of Azmodan's underlings and the people who call them people, but the demons that dwell on this plane, they've all gone to the fortress," and he'll point with his staff, giant fairy fortress that's a little hard to miss, and say, "That, my dear friends, where we'll be going. That
Raven-
is where we stand."
Raven's gonna look at Brutus and narrow his eyes and look back at Rubio and go, Good news is you got a real dragonborn here now, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Oh, Raven, I think Brutus might give you a run for your money. I've seen what this man can do. He can sunder an earth if he likes.
He could,
I think you'd make
He
great
could do
friends.
what?
He likes to hit things and drink, just like you.
fair. Well, let's see how he does in combat.
Except Raven's
And-
not drinking till the job's done, and the job's never done. Isn't that right, Raven?
Raven would like to drink a little bit.
I need all of you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
You mean
great.
it?
I can't wait to do that.
As long as it's
I-
not charged or
I
met.
actually didn't
I'm-
roll good.
I'm
Qu-
great at those.
Question: is this a threat I can see coming?
Fuck no.
Oh, damn it.
Is it magical sleep or charmed?
Ooh, I am good at those.
No.
18.
Magical, maybe.
Okay, bet. 9.
Raven got a dirty 20, and
Dirty 20 and.
Brutus got a 21. 22.
Oh, I see what you're.
So you guys only take half, as from the sky hurling down
Hold on.
is a giant fireball crashing onto the bridge you guys are standing on. You guys take
I rolled a 4.
you take half of 27, and those who fail takes full.
What was the threshold?
The threat. What do you mean?
What was the saving throw?
Dexterity to
DC.
the DC was a 17.
See.
Ooh, I win.
So I take 0
So,
Okay.
because I'm gonna evade.
So with that being said, you guys realize standing still is not safe. Rubio, being here for 2 years, knows exactly how to get to the fortress the fastest manner. If you guys are able to fly and carry each other, you guys can fly right over the molten lava river that is flowing from this giant skull, breathing and just vomiting magma into this little lake river. If you fly across and over top of this weird distorted mansion, you guys are able to get to Asmodan's lair.
Okay.
Can I polymorph somebody into like a rock and all of us just like climb on the back of it and fly over?
Fun fact: if you polymorph Raven into a giant eagle, he'll get smarter.
Yeah.
Fuck it!
Are you gonna
Polymorph, giant eagle, let's all climb on his back and fly over.
Bet.
Every adventure turns into Lord of the Rings eventually.
So yeah,
The
you
DM
turn
is okay
Raven
with that.
into this giant green eagle, probably big enough to carry a majority on his back, and the rest he could probably just grab with his claws and fly over top. Is that what you guys want to do?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab Cars by the feet so we can still throw daggers.
It feels like a good plan. Yeah.
And Rubio, I'm probably gonna grab him with the other Talon, but like kind of Superman Lois Lane him. So he's like this.
Eldritch Blast turret.
So Kailu and El are on the back with Brutus.
Fair enough. You guys start flying over, and as
I
you're
would-
flying over, you see just this abandoned wasteland. And as you look closer at it, you're seeing a lot of lifeless, just paralyzed dwarves splattered across this oblivion of Avernus. Eventually, when you guys get close to Asmodan's lair, Ruby, you would recognize that if you guys go up by flying, you guys are fucked. For he has something called a red shadow dragon prepared to defend this place.
I feel like we should fuck him up. I mean,
I'm gonna tap on Austin's foot and scream, "Down! Fly down!"
fly down.
He's gonna scream, "Dragon!"
I look a little excited, but I still fly down.
Thank God he's smarter as fuck.
And as you guys get down to the base of this bridge, if I can open up my notes, once you
think-
reach this massive fortress, you even before you guys land, Raven gets stopped in midair by the sounds of screams of all varieties, and it pierces your ears, and the smell of rotted meat attacks your nose. Eventually, you guys land, and all of you guys are just distorted by these sounds and this smell. But in front of you is a bridge, and it probably leads up 100 feet into the air, the top of this platform where Asmodan's lair is sitting upon. This bridge that is in front of you, you can barely see through due to the dark smoke that lingers across it, making the bridge very heavily obscured. What do you do?
Do I know of any other way into this fortress?
This is the safest way.
That's not the question I am.
The only other way up would be flying.
I
Okay.
assume the polymorph is ended by now, so.
Rubio will look across
24 plus 13 equals. Whoa.
the bridge. He'll
What
pause.
happened?
Don't break your brain. He'll gesture over to the bridge with his hand and say, "This is the only entrance. I know you can't see an absolute thing. It's kind of shitey, but I swear there's a big old door on the end of that bridge. Also, you'll get used to the smell. Or stop being able to smell, but I'll take the latter."
So I think what would happen then is Raven looks at Brutus again and lights the great axe on fire, and then Brutus smirks at Raven and takes the halberd off of his. It's just gonna be a thing. Just it'll work itself out.
That's my best friend. Thank you very much. You don't spend 2 years in hell with a guy and not become best friend.
Oh god.
Raven, you don't have to be fucking friends with everybody, okay? I am enough.
100%. I'm not friends with him. I'm just trying to prove that I'm the better Dragonborn. That's all.
You are the better Dragonborn.
If it makes you guys feel any better, I'll take the front. I'll lead you through.
As you guys start walking towards the bridge, Rubio gets stopped by the sight of a very, very, very old friend. This dwarf that is burnt all over his skin, no hair, no eyebrows, completely just destroyed, and his beard is just just shivered up to nothing. Runs up to Rubio. It's you! It's Rubio! As he's just sprinting towards him.
You're killing your mic, Brad.
Do I recognize him?
As you look at him, you recognize this to be Earl, one of your old dwarvish friends that you had made while you were in hell the very first time you came here.
I'll open my arms to catch him as he's running towards me, and a singular tear will kind of scroll down my face because after these 2 years, I've learned that basically the entirety of my original dwarf clan was wiped, which was his second family. So that's great, and he'll kind of grab him by the shoulders short, and he'll hold him steady in front of him, not shake him or anything, and be like, "What happened?"
Everyone's dead. They're all put into the pillars of skulls, trapped inside of there forever. I managed to escape. As you know, we don't like how hell is ran, and we want out. So, do you remember the ring I talked about?
I remember that ring. You said it was lost.
He holds up this illuminating golden ring, and on it, in abyssal, it says "kill."
One ring can rule them all.
Rubio's eyes will widen and say, "Merlin's beard."
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, because he wants to rip it off. He'll stretch out his hand and say, "Is this what I need?"
One spell. That's all I could manage to charge it to. If you hit him, it's over.
The killing blow ring. Only thought to be legend. This is the only. He'll turn around and show the party. This is the only thing. that I believe will 100% kill this demon lord. It was thought to be lost, but the last thing the dwarves ever did right, find this ring. He'll turn back towards Earl and say, I don't know how to thank you.
Kill him. Avenge your family.
Rubio's gonna look at him. Do you think he could make it to the little fortress me and Brutus made? No. What if I give him a health potion?
You can try.
I'll take out a basic and hand it to him and say, I think if I give you this, you can make it to our base me and Brutus have set up for safety. Once I'm done here, I'll save you myself. It's just by the bridge at the beginning, right at the entrance of Avernus.
He takes it. He downs the potion. Everyone give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm just trying to be good. Oh wait, that was initiative. Sorry, wrong roll.
21.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Natural 20 for a total of 30.
Same DC as last time.
Oh, okay.
nice.
Great.
Raven got a 21. Brutus got a 14.
Damage.
Can
I took that as a 1 because I dropped it.
Damage.
That's low. 17 points of damage. If you pass a 17, you take half.
17 is the total.
17 is the total damage. 17 is the DC.
Okay.
I vote
A
we
big
keep
whopping
moving.
0 again.
Fire damage.
Do I have enough time to drink this potion of supreme healing or nah?
To go up or before?
Yeah. Anytime would be a great time.
After you
I
get
think.
blasted, yeah.
Fantastic. Then we're taking that now. Jesus.
And as the flames engulf the party and dissipate, Earl is gone.
Earl!
Did add to it.
So sad.
Kylo,
Is there anything left of Earl? Sorry, go Raven.
no, I was looking at my inventory, and I do have one last potion of healing. I will give that to you.
Okay. I'm still drinking the potion of supreme healing. That's happening. I'm not gonna not do that.
No, this was just a basic one. I just figured you could use a lot.
Cool. I will definitely accept it. Hold on. I gotta roll for those because my sheet's weird. So 10d4.
Raven, you wouldn't have to give her that stuff if she could just, learn to dodge.
That's a lot of ones. That is an unnecessary amount. No, we'll take it. It's fine.
Raven goes, I mean, yeah, you're right. As he's like patting down a little bit of fire from his leather strap on his shoulder, he goes, yeah, I mean, dodging's it comes in handy.
I vote
She
we
goes
keep
from
moving.
looking like she's gonna fall over to being okay. And I agree with Eldarian. We should keep moving. This is bad.
I'm down, let's go.
Sorry,
Like
I just
five-
wanted to make fun of those that can't dodge, big fireballs that are clear. Yeah, all right, let's go. Yeah.
Is there anything left of Earl? Like, is there a body?
There is an outline.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
I just want to
Right.
cast a Dying Servitude once, alright? I've had it for like 30 episodes.
You said this bridge is heavily obscured.
I did. You guys can barely see through it. So going up for every amount of movement speed, it's probably a good 9 miles. And for every time you do your movement speed, you will have to give me a perception check to make sure you're not going to fall off or turn around.
almost linked to the shadows.
What if we can see through like the darkness? No, can't see it.
You can't see through it.
Different.
Well, by the way, if you want to do that for every time we move and it's 9 miles long, we're going to be on this bridge for like 7 sessions.
I will let you guys roll 3. Give me 3 perception checks as you walk up this bridge.
I'll start walking.
Great.
Almost linked to the shadows, but keep an eyesight on Rubio.
With you, Riv.
Nat 20 for the first perception check.
I'm never using these digital dice again.
I love mine.
So, perception checks for everybody or just Rubio?
Everyone.
Alright.
3.
So I did an 8 or 10 for my first one, 8 for my second one, and my last one was a 25.
17, dirty 20, and 16.
Okay.
I'm rolling Brutus right now.
17, dirty 20, and 14.
Okay.
Nat 20, 17, and 13.
Okay.
10, 13, 15.
Okay. And just need to know Brutus's. I could just kind of walk through how everyone else goes. Raven and Cars, you just walk right up. Kailu, you go into the shadows, and then somehow you end up back at the bottom of the bridge. You go back into the shadows, you end up back at the bottom of the bridge. You're like, fuck this, and you just go straight, and you manage to get to the top. Same thing with L. You go up quite a bit, and then as you're taking a left foot off with the last saving throw, or not saving throw, with the last check, you realize that you're about to walk off the edge, and you're about 90 feet in the air. And you catch yourself, and you continue to walk forward.
Brutus is taking all my natural 20s. So, Brutus got a natural 20, a 19, and a 17.
Brutus is with the 2 of you guys just making your way to the top.
Oh, and for
and
Raven's...
Rubio manages to make his way to the top as well. So you all don't fall off the edge, thank God.
For
you
Raven's
need to get 3
stealth,
fails.
For Raven's stealth in the shadows, he rolled a 30.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, so you're managed to get right back to the very top of the platform. And as you guys get to the top of this platform, let me pull up my notes. Once you get to this massive layer, and once you reach the entrance of this fortress, you're looking at this 15-foot tall metal dual door, and across it are 2 demonic skulls that are, their eyes are watching you. They're moving with you. What do you guys do?
Raven does this.
They follow you. And for Rubio, yes, you know these skulls. One of the skulls is a mimic, not a mimic, kind of a shadow of Tiamat, and the other one is a shadow of Azmodan.
Have I dealt with these buggers to get in? Like, are they going to stop me, or are they just decoration?
That you don't know. You've never came to the lair. You've always just explored Avernus with your dwarven friends, and you've never actually come up here. For when you were talked to Asmodeus, the one time he brought you to the 9th ring.
Damn, you went down there, Rubio. Shit.
Yeah. I'll stare up at these 2 skulls, and I will say, in Abyssal, if you know what's good for you, you'll open this damned door.
Tiamat opens her door, and the one door opens up, and the Azmodan skull kind of looks at Rubio and mocks him.
You're gonna die. You won't win.
Says the bugger that got defeated about a millennia ago and has been attached to my soul for I don't know how long now. You really want to have some big old words when you just escaped?
Yeah,
You're
bitch.
lucky you're even alive. You're not going to be for long.
Can I make an insight check on the doors? Because, like, the bridge situation makes me concerned that those doors are not going to lead where they need to.
Yeah, go for it. You can check the doors. Roll me that insight. And if it's too
Probably
low,
pretty
I'll
low.
allow Cars to just have his passive.
Raven is just backing Rubio
wait,
up.
That was gonna happen next.
What'd you get?
23.
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah, you know that the Tiamat door has no resentment, anger, or aggression towards your party, but the other door that has Asmodan, you recognize the shadow formed face from what was appearing from Terry.
Hmm.
Rubio's gonna kind of turn to the party and say, I've never encountered this door, but I don't exactly trust it. It's a good rule of thumb to not trust anything down here. What do you guys think we should do?
Break it down.
Well, the demon door very clearly is not. It wants to kill us, and the other one doesn't. And normally that would be a very clear answer as to which one is safer, but I feel like in this case we need to go to the door that's going to kill us. I don't like that.
Yeah!
I think you're
Good idea.
Rubio will walk up to the door that's still closed with the Asmodan's skull, and he'll eventually look at it a little bit more closely, see if he can see anything that he understands or recognizes. Speak Abyssal and Infernal.
When you look at this door, there's no sign of anything, just a giant door handle and a door knocker in reach. The face itself is slowly but not truly starting to terrify you, from you realizing if you go through this door, this is it.
I got an idea.
Yeah, it's fun.
What is it?
All right,
Raven?
check this out. This is what's fixing to happen. He's a demon, right?
Hey,
So what happens if I like cut my hand and like flick blood on the skull? Then what happens?
blood is not a good thing to mix with the Infernal, Master Raven. He could take your bloody soul.
He'd have to fight me for it.
Yeah, let's just not go with any of. No offense.
Well, let's not be a dick for a day. Oh, no, wait, that'll never fucking happen.
I mean, we could just open the door. Is it locked?
I do not see a mechanism, but I see a big old knocker, and I believe I feel in my bones I'm supposed to open it.
Raven and Austin giggle with the big old knocker being said.
Is it within
When
reach, or is
Rubio
it like demon
mentions-
height? Okay.
When Rubio mentions that the door itself, he feels like he needs to do the knocker, she's just gonna step up to him and take his hand and be like, "We really need to be careful, and I don't really want you to just run into death, if that's acceptable. We haven't known each other very, very long, but I'd really like it if you didn't die."
Hey, Rubio, in all honesty, relationship between a father and their kid is super important. So if anybody's going to try to use this and get this door's attention, can it please be me?
Rubio will grip Kailu's hand back and kind of smile in like a child kind of like fatherly way, and he'll look back at you guys and say, "We're only gonna get through this because we're together. I have to fight this fight, but if you want to open the door, Master Raven, I won't stop you. But I warn you, the dark arts are nothing powerful muscle can overdo. This is in your mind. Be strong, but not by muscle."
Right. I mean, that's always, and then I go, knock on the door.
Just
Eldarian's just like, "What have I done to myself? What have I gotten into at this point?"
Roll me a D100, Raven. Roll me a D100.
Somehow. Oh, still Raven. Hold on. somehow I was looking through my dice and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab these just in case. $24.
You go a little mad as you knock on it for probably, I need you to roll me a d10. And then times that by 10.
So why wouldn't I just roll another D100?
Because that's what this thing says. Just do it!
10.
So, times 10, 100.
No, it's 10 is the...
Oh, so you got one.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. So for 10 hours, your character suffers from extreme paranoia. Your character has disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks for 10 hours.
Oh, fantastic.
But as you knock on the door opens. What do you guys do?
He offered.
Yeah, because that's a real hit for Raven, having disadvantage of wisdom and charisma. It's not like he sucks at that already. Oh no.
It's definitely the better of the two to get afflicted by. Rubio will peer into the door, opened by the Aspidan's call, and kind of look inside, just from the outside, like Scooby Doo peek.
Watch where you're going. There's things in there.
Yeah, when you look inside, you can't see anything. It's like the whole doorway is blocked by the same obscured shadow that blocked the bridge. So you'd have to go in to see. And at this point, again, dexterity saving throw, as the grounds below you start to engulf in flame. So below you, just spurts of 10 feet high fire sprouts start just to shoot out of the ground.
28.
Alright, we fucking passed one. Thank God.
Even with my Dark One's unluck, it wouldn't be worth it. 5.
6.
8.
So the DC is a 12 for this one.
Oh, well, Raven and Brutus both passed.
Okay, so you take half or full of 7 damage.
Are we rounding up for that half or rounding down? Down. Cool.
Me as a
What a
DM,
fucking lucky.
my monsters round up, my PCs round down. Just from future references.
Cool.
I like that.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, what do you guys do from here? The door is open. You guys got burnt a little bit. What are you doing?
I run in.
Oh, cool. Raven was fighting it, but I'm going to follow Rubio for sure.
Rubio's gonna yell,
100%.
"Fuck this fire! I'm supposed to be the master of it!" And he's gonna run away.
How much damage was that again?
7 points?
7. Okay.
Which is why I said the other one.
Hey, all right. So as you walk in after opening these heavy doors, and you see this massive room, 90 feet by 120 feet, with a super high roof going 80 feet into the air. Hanging from one wall to another are 50 feet, about 50 feet in the air, chains linked all across the room. The walls are made of ambered wood, and the floor is of hardened ash. At the end of the room, there's a throne that is sitting on a platform made of metals and stones that has staircases leading to the top on either side. The throne itself is made from bones to make the support, and dried flesh to make the seat and backrest. On either side of the throne's armrests are drakes' heads as trophies. You see, as you face the throne, at the front of this platform is a huge skull head pouring lava out of its mouth, leading to a float surrounded by spikes that travel 25 feet in front of the throne. Above the lava, hanging from chains in a small cage, is Rubio's 2-year-old son. Sitting on the throne is Asmodan in his desired form. He's a tall male elf with pointy ears, white hair that sits behind his ears and rests on his shoulders. His wicked red eyes make it hard for you to view away from his pointed jawline or perfect chin. He's wearing a dark cloak with dark metal shoulder pads that share the same material as his bracers that illuminate red. He has a metal symbol across his chest that radiates with magic designed in gold. In his left hand, he's carrying a flamed flail, and his right hand is a demonic, necrotic-looking longsword. He then stands and smiles.
It took you long enough. No. None of you speak.
And now you guys give me a charisma saving throw. Raven with disadvantage.
Is he casting a spell?
He is.
I'm gonna counterspell.
He's going to counterspell the counterspell.
Fuck.
I'll counterspell his counterspell.
No, that doesn't work.
Ah!
No.
Fuck.
Charisma
Is
saving throw.
it like charmed? Is it
In
a
a
charm?
way. In a way. I don't think it'd be
Would
charmed.
you? Okay. Well, then I think
because that's the difference between
you
advantage
get
or not.
advantage on that if it's a charm.
I'll let you know he is casting silence. I don't think that's charmed.
Nope.
I can't find the details of the spell, so it's not charmed. So no advantage, only Raven with disadvantage. Give me those rolls.
This got an 18, and with disadvantage, Raven also got an 18.
You both fail.
25.
With Dark One's own luck added on top.
You failed.
Excuse me? 26?
You fail.
25 fails?
Bro.
Yes. I was looking for a 30.
Yeah, no, don't bother. Don't bother asking me if I passed or failed. I definitely failed.
His spell DC is a 30.
For the silence spell.
Or all spell DCs are the same.
It is a layer effect.
Oh.
Yeah. So no, it is a 30. So you guys all fail, and for the next 30 seconds, you are silenced. As he monologues. I have
Okay.
something
What
to
is
say. I have an offer for you, Rubio. As you see, I'm no longer in my demonic form. I have a beautiful voice. But I have just the smallest offer for you. I will let you leave here in one piece. None of you shall be harmed. I will even give you back your son. But Rubio, I want you. I want you, Rubio. I want you to stay here with me. Our souls are now linked, and I have some things to attend to down here. You cannot beat me. Not even all 6 of you can. And we don't want that either, Rubio. You and me are now bonded for life. I am Rubio Apophis, as you are Asmodan, ruler of Avernus. Would you also want these fools stealing your glory? They are beneath you, and yet they will claim this fight as their own, and you will not see a penny of the glory in the deal you had made with Asmodeus. Weak in their own ways, they hold you back. So why let them influence your choice? Your son will live. Your daughter will live. You can have a second chance to have a family survive. You know deep down inside you wanted to be the one that died and let your wife and son live. This is your chance.
And that being said, the silence gets removed from all of you.
Cool.
I'm with you. Rubio, I'm with you, whatever your decision is.
Yeah, Rubio's face just goes stone cold, and he's starting to kind of think for a little bit. He looks at his party, he looks at Kailu, he looks at his son. He thinks for a really long time. The silence, I'm sure, is palpable. Then he starts to giggle a little bit, and then he starts to laugh harder and harder, and he keeps laughing. What's up, Kylie?
Kyla's just kind of just. She looks very somber, and we're no longer silenced, so she's gonna go right up to Rubio, take his hand again, and very seriously, she's probably more serious right now than she ever has been. I don't want to lose you a second time, but I understand if you have to do what you have to do.
Ruby's gonna stop laughing and go, ah, and wipe a tear with this one free hand and say, I had to let that out. This whole situation. It's a lot. But are you telling me what I think you're telling me?
Look, I don't want you to go anywhere. I just got you back. I thought you were dead, and now you really are going to leave me? I don't want that to happen, but this isn't my choice to make.
Ruby's face will go from one of relaxed joy from his laughing to really concerned, and just like his heart is just breaking again and again throughout this whole experience. He'll look Kyler directly in the eyes and tear from the right eye, then the left, then the right, just back and forth as he silently sobs while he's thinking. He'll say, My heart says to save you all, but my soul says to finish this. Being torn in two. I love this party. I love my kin. I love my wife, and I love you. And love will always trifle all evil. If you're willing to make a final stand with me, I'll make a final stand with you all. And you'll turn around and look at everyone. I genuinely believe we can do this. But if I just give up and let you guys go back up there, I do not believe I have a chance against Saphira. And if I do that, this will all be for nothing.
Raven is going to look at Cars.
Yeah, Cars will give you the knuckle right back, and all he'll say is,
Snagabaj Dijak. Slaves make. You'll be a slave.
Raven is just going to slowly walk up to Rubio, put his right hand on Rubio's shoulder, and smirk, and then ignite the axe again.
L is just gonna be like,
Why the fuck did I join these guys? Yeah, I know.
he's just be like, are we going to sit and talk? Are we going to kill this fucker or what? And I'm gonna twin cast haste on Cars and Raven.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Hell yeah, here we go.
Rubio's gonna squeeze Kylie's hand in reassurance and say, today we fight together as a family. And he'll look at the rest of the party and say, them included. Kin is not blood.
That bumps up our AC too, doesn't it? Sorry, Rubio.
No, you're good.
Give me 1 second to look up exactly what it does. Haste, yeah, +2 to your AC, and you both get 1 additional attack per round. No, not attack action, just an extra attack.
Just one extra tick.
Nice.
Cool.
Disgusting.
And as
Back to your monologue,
Azmodan
yeah.
sees you guys preparing, he just shakes his head. Very well. You've given me no choice. I knew you were an issue. Since I've killed your wife and I killed your son and I dragged you down here by mistake, leaving your daughter an orphan. Now you want to end this? Let's fucking end this, you and me. I'll make sure your friends have other things to worry about. You go first, Rubio. What do you think you're gonna do to me?
You're muted.
Rubio is gonna stand tall with his friends and family behind him. He'll look up at his weirdly born child, and just think back to Terry, think back to the Republic, all the people that are counting on us, and he'll find peace in them, find resolve. His face will relax, and he'll give a slight smile. He'll point at Azmodan and say, "You've made a grave mistake. Let me show you what real hell feels like." And I'll start it off by casting True Strike. So my next attack, I will have advantage.
Not gonna use the ring.
Well, that's like a final hit item, isn't it?
It's a one-shot blow, but I mean, you can use it as a final hit item.
I'm gonna keep it a surprise.
Okay. So yeah, you cast that. I need all
Some
of
of
you
us
to
like to
roll.
be dramatic, Brad.
I need you all to roll
Yeah.
initiative. Roll me
Just
that
how
shit.
everyone else did something, all Cars is gonna do is grab his necklace and use the Gust of the Spirit as like wind will just circle it around.
Nat 20 for a total of 23.
6.
Nice. 10.
28.
Raven got a 23.
I want to point. Yeah. Well, rogues and the alert feat.
Carlson, I'm so sorry. Brutus got a 7.
I got a 6.
The Joester, it's about to go down.
Oh, crud, I forgot we had a fighter. I
right.
should have hasted the fighter, but oh well.
Brutal critical, baby.
You hasted the right people.
What did Brutus get?
7.
And what did you get?
23.
Who has a higher dex? I'm assuming you have a higher dex than Eldar.
16.
And
Yeah.
Elliot's is where is it? Yes, you guys will go before him.
Yeah, Cap, if you're watching this or you're gonna watch it on YouTube later, I'm super sorry.
All right, everybody has their
That's
initiative,
sweet.
and this is where shit gets real because as you guys prepare, the first spell gets casted. You see a chain where your son is placed in the cage start to slowly decline, leading him down into a lava pit. In each side of the throne, kind of next to the chains, you see these ruins and summoning circles start to appear, and as they glow, you see Azmodan start to glow, and around them, you see about 10 to 15 harpies, 10 lemures, and 10 imps. And as the round starts, Cars, what do you do?
Question: the cage around the sun, is it just like iron chain, like that's getting like pulled down? Like what is it?
It's a good just metal chain link that's linked to the rest of the chains. It's just declining this cage down. It'd be
Okay.
It's a pretty thin
yeah, so-
chain, so if you're trying to like throw something at it, it'd be a pretty hard thing to hit.
Yeah, sure. So what I'm gonna do, with haste and the gust of wind, I have 120 feet of movement. With dashes and all that stuff, I can move 360 feet, so I can cover. So Cars immediately is gonna look to Rubio, touch his shoulder, fly by him, and just say, "I got your son. Focus on everything else." And I'm gonna fly. You said it's 80 feet up. Was where the sun is?
The
lower down?
sun is about 50 feet up into the air, declining down.
Sure. So I'm gonna fly 50 feet up, and then the 30 feet across. Get to the cage. Use my action to use the laser beam sword, which I'm assuming will cut this metal like butter, and cut
Zapper.
through. Yeah, and cut through the cage and just hold.
Okay.
Does the sword cut through the chain?
Fuck no. You can try to roll to
No?
roll to hit if you'd like.
Sure.
It needs damage for how much you're gonna cut through it. So you need to.
Natural 20.
That hits.
And what's you said is the 1d6? Does the physical damage matter, or does the type of damage matter here? at all?
Um,
I guess is what I want to ask.
you are using your laser
Yeah,
beam
just roll,
sword.
roll. Yeah, that's the
Okay,
only thing I
then
figured would cut
a
through.
magical will cut it. It has to be a magical
Okay.
weapon. It is resistant. No, immune to attacks from non-magical weapons.
Do you need me to roll damage or not? Sorry, I'm just.
You know, just roll your damage. Roll your damage. Your weapon attacks it. Yes, damage works with your laser beam sword. Your dagger wouldn't cut it, but your laser beam sword would.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The dice sound.
76.
You said 76?
76.
Okay. So yeah, you slash through it once. You see that the chain starts to like get hurt, but it's not breaking, and you feel it start to decline actually faster.
Oh.
It would have taken about a minute or 2 minutes for him to get down, but now it's looking like 30 seconds.
So I'm gonna hit it. Look to Rubio. Not the answer. Not the answer. And then throw 2 daggers to Asmodeus with the other attacks.
And are these daggers magical?
All I both will be. One is the Venom dagger, and the other one is the. So.
Okay.
The first one is a 19.
No.
Okay. And then the second one is a 30.
30?
This is the highest I can roll without an nat 20.
Holy fuck, yeah, that hits.
Cool. So this is gonna be the Venom dagger. I need him to make a Constitution saving.
Okay. Nat 20.
Yeah. So okay. That does it. So yeah, it's gonna suck. So 12, so 6. He takes 6 points of poison damage and 7 points of piercing. And that is my turn. As apparently I can't cut to the chain, so I'm just holding the sun's cage up top of the air.
Yeah. Asmodan then goes. He You know what? Yeah, I'm playing fucking Asmodan. Asmodan points his finger out at Cars. Cars, I need you to get me a Constitution saving throw, I believe. Yeah, Constitution. No, Charisma saving throw. Charisma saving throw.
I have a question. Did you say point for any particular reason, or?
Oh, I
you
did.
Just...
I did. For a very particular reason. So please get high on your Charisma saving throw.
16.
You fail.
Do you mean a
I need
16?
7.
A 16 doesn't beat a demon lord? What do you mean?
What's 25 plus 30?
55.
55.
55. Thank you. So you take 55 points of necrotic damage as he casts Finger of Death.
That's why I was
And he
asking about the point.
Blasts you. With that spell. And that is his turn as Raven goes. You see Cars try to cut open the chain. Chain doesn't work. He throws a couple daggers at Asmodan. Asmodan just eats it like it's fucking nothing. And he points his finger at Cars and just blasts him. You see this necrotic blast just kind of enter into the center of his chest and just explode. What do you do?
Well, first off, I don't see any of the other peeps.
Oh, thank you. Not what I wanted. This is what I wanted.
Raven's gonna look at Rubio and go, little, medium, or big? Rubio, which people?
Big. You're big.
Going after Asmodan then.
You said people, not singular.
Oh, right.
Go after the little baddies.
Sometimes the 6 intelligence bleeds over. All right. Okay, so Raven hasted has 80 feet of movement without a dash, so I can get anywhere. DM, you Kailu'd me. I don't have control of my token.
How the fuck did I Kailu you?
Yes, Logan,
Like-
you are a verb.
Like that I am now a term. I don't like this. I don't
That's
like
weird.
this.
Here you go. You shouldn't have Kailu anymore. Do all you have Kailu? Are you all you Kailu'd? No.
No, I can do mine.
Great.
All right. So,
Mine. I know I can.
before I moved, Raven is going to Rajay. Faux show. And in Raven's key catchphrase, all the sauce, DM.
Give it to me.
At this harpy right here.
Okay.
First attack is 25 to hit.
25 fucking hits.
So, oh, and Reckless gives me advantage on the strike. And Cars, correct me if I'm wrong, but me being a rogue. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Do it.
I'm doing it. You just hold your
Sneaky deaky.
fucking horses. Let me get my mic close. Oh, so satisfying. Well, 1-6 is a 1 because I dropped it.
Great weapon master.
Yeah, everything. Okay, so
great weapon fighter. Sorry. That's what I meant. Can't you read
total.
those?
Yeah, but I dropped it off the table. I don't think that counts. I can, however, re-roll all these 2s. That makes me happy. Okay, so 22, 30, 31, 36, 45. The first attack does 55 points of damage.
Hot tamale.
You kill him. You kill him. Harpy fucking cut in half.
Cool. Now I
I-
get Rubio if you want to do your thing while I'm moving my dice around.
Yeah, I absorbed that.
So now for my second attack. Not as much since I'm just not gonna take any opportunity attacks here. I'm just gonna go for this guy right here.
Okay.
Alright, so that attack is a
Kailu, do not forget that you also get lifesteal.
17 to hit. The lemur.
I know.
17
like
to
I
hit, that
maybe-
hits.
Roll 2 to 12, baby! 24, 32, 42 points of damage on the lemur.
Okay, he's fucking dead.
Hasted attack because of our good new friend.
I got you, buddy.
A fucking million. What is it? 26
26.
to hit.
Holy fuck, yeah. Get another Lemire out of the way.
How much health do we get back from each of these creatures?
You get 2d8. Ryu gets 1d8 for now. He's getting to a certain mark.
He ate that.
31 points of damage
I'm
on the
gonna
hasted
roll-
attack.
Yeah, you kill him.
Rubio Kailu,
Sir.
enjoy. It's a nice, fine Chianti. It's a great.
Don't you get to do one more attack?
No, bonus
Because
action
you kill the
rage.
creature?
Bonus action rage.
Damn.
Okay, so you start slicing through these Lemires as the layer starts to kind of form like these shadows. I need who? Let me tell you who. I will tell you who. Ha. I need Raven. I need Cars. I need Kailu, and I need L to give me wisdom saving throws.
wisdom. Okay, hold
You get
Sure.
disadvantage. Don't forget Raven.
on.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you fail. You fail.
17.
You fail.
Are you sure?
Okay,
Are you
well-
sure I failed?
I'm 100% sure you failed.
Are you positive though?
With- You know what? Maybe not, but I'm just gonna say you did. And Kylie, what did you get?
An 11.
Okay, so you guys see Raven. You see your mom burning, and you are frightened for a minute as this illusion stays in front of you, screaming, "Raven, it's all your fault! You killed your mother!" Kailu sees the world tree in a very small portion at the very far end of the room with her dad and her stepdad inside of it, screaming, "Kailu, you left! It is your fault!" Kars sees his village and all of his people burning around him, just starting to scream in terror. "Why did you leave, Kars? Why?" And Elle, you see family members of yours from your old village that was attacked in Andor start to scream and crawl towards you. "It was up to you. You could have saved us!" And you all are frightened for a minute. Elle, what do you do?
So frightened is what again?
Means
Disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls.
while whatever we're frightened by is facing us, and we can't
And
actively move towards what frightened us. So I don't know how this works in this situation.
I will tell you, I'm gonna draw some stuff. Raven, this X is where you see your mom. Kailu, over here is where you see the world tree. Kars, this is where you see your family. And L, this is where you see your loved ones. From here,
All
what
right.
do you do?
I am going to cast Fireball here to hit all of these critters here.
Okay.
And that is how you do that.
Just always let me know how many dice I can.
All the blood is mine.
Okay.
Feel the same.
So, what kind of save is that?
That is a Dex.
Like a fine Merlot.
What's your spell
Okay.
DC,
Nice.
L?
Yeah.
15.
Not
So
bad.
with a high roll, I did get a 15. I got a
Then you
14 plus 1.
Then you succeed.
So they only take half. But remember, these are Lemirs, Harpies, and Imps. They don't have a lot of HP. So
Oh,
even
and
if
I
they
rolled
take
like
half-
a champ, so
I hate it when you're in a DM's position. If you got like this badass spell and you just see a bunch of 1s and 2s, that's just irritating.
Yeah,
so 10, 20,
both fireballs. That's what happened.
32 points of damage. So whatever.
Okay, so
half
yeah,
of
they get fucking blasted, and you see all of them evaporate.
How many?
About
9 of them.
9 of them.
And okay, I feel accomplished. I also want to quicken a firebolt to hit the demon dude back here.
Okay.
So that is 2 more sorcery points used. Perfect. So that is an attack roll. And that is a 21?
Oh, a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
You hit.
Okay, perfect. At this level, I believe that's 3d10 plus my charisma because I'm a dragon. Sorcerer.
I also
9,
feel
10,
like he worded that as just barely. So I feel like
17.
21's the number.
You don't know nothing.
17 points of damage to Demon Fucker.
Okay. And it's fire, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he is resistant.
Of fucking course.
He's resistant to a lot. You blast him, he kind of just absorbs it and he looks towards Eldar and laughs, just mockingly. It just enters into your ear as this sour fucking demonic laugh, as if a Karen thinks she's right in a Walmart being in the wrong.
The
Oh,
worst.
Sorry, I have elemental adepts. Your spells that deal fire damage ignore resistance.
I knew it. I was gonna ask
Yeah.
you to have that.
Fuck up. Anyway, okay, so full.
Fucking Dragon
And
X
is that your
coming
turn?
with 2 clutch plays.
That's your turn, I'm assuming, as
I,
Kailu.
I was thinking like I think I took that. Give me a sec. Yep.
You better
done.
have.
Kailu, what do you do?
Okay, so which X is supposed to be my tree again?
Where all these fuckers are disintegrated.
That's what I thought. I'm so sorry. Sam, you need to calm the fuck happening. Okay, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. The cat's being a chaos friend. Let's see. Ooh, that feels like a bad idea to do that. You know what? We're gonna play support. We're gonna do what we're supposed to do, and we're gonna drop our spirit totem. Bonus action. Probably just gonna drop it like here. Here maybe. Where most of the people are.
Okay.
Let's see.
What?
The unicorn one, of course, so that we could all get heals if we need it.
Okay.
My goodness.
I think I am
Have I seen
okay,
anybody-
children of the future.
He's your voice of reason
Like,
right
have
now.
I seen, Brutus or anybody get have I seen anybody close to me get hit? that I
Yeah,
can, like, reach
Cars.
with-
Cars got fucking blasted.
Right. But I don't feel like I can reach him physically.
Oh yeah.
He's up there. He's up there. I can't get to him.
So besides that, no one's been hurt.
Okay. Alright. So drop the spirit totem. Fine. Raven's off to one side handling some other shit. So that'll probably be fine. God. Okay. I don't have any fucking spell slots. Love that. Me. If I could do that, that would be silly, I think. You know what? We're in hell, and Kylo's a master. She knows what the fuck she's doing. Let's see. How far away is he from my position currently? Ooh, absolutely perfect. So, after I drop my spirit totem, Kylo's gonna point her staff at Asmodeus. Is that his name?
Asmodan.
Asmodan. Too many damn names. So we're gonna point our staff over at Asmodan and drop another moonbeam. Except that this is gonna be a 5th level moonbeam.
Okay. I'm a little nervous for our
Okay,
boy
any
here.
fucking slots. He needs to make me a Constitution save, please.
Okay.
I don't know if he's a shape changer or not, but if he's a shape changer, he gets disadvantage.
Okay, with disadvantage, that's a 17.
Okay, so that does rather unfortunately pass. So he's only going to take half as much damage. Oh God, I don't. Okay, but I would like to do this. All right. Well, I don't know why it's confusing me so much, but we're gonna roll the damage. 90-10, I think is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be 2 plus. Because I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty sure it's the next number. Nope, just that. All right. Well, so he takes a total of Oh no, I have to pull it back up. 22 half. So unfortunately, he only takes 11 points of radiant damage.
Oh wait, how much?
So the original total was 22, but if he passed the save, then he takes half as much.
No, he is vulnerable to radiant damage. So,
Great.
I believe that's double?
22.
Yeah, 22. So, yeah, you blast him, and as you blast him with the radiant damage, you see right away his eyes open up, his eyes lock with Kailu, and he points over to Kailu.
You die first.
Okay, so that was maybe not a great idea.
And is that your turn?
Yes, but it is a concentration spell. I can move it as an action, and if he starts his turn inside of my moonbeam, he also takes more damage.
And where's your moonbeam? Just give me a highlight. Like, how big is the space?
Oh, I literally just put it right on.
Okay.
And it is a 5-foot radius.
Perfect.
So it's a cube, just a little cube on him.
Perfect. And after that, Brutus then goes.
Godspeed, Brutus.
Brutus is going to. You don't have to give me control of him. I'm just gonna ping where he goes. He's gonna
Okay.
dash. And he's gonna end up. Oh, he's gonna end up right here.
Okay. Runs
And-
directly up.
Nope, doesn't have a bonus action. Okay, yep. That's gonna be all he's gonna be able to do.
Okay. Fair enough. And after he runs up prepared to fight, Rubio, you're seeing all this unfold. You realize that Asmodan's fucking strong in his realm. His lair is fucking with your party, and your son is rapidly dropping. What do you do?
I love that question. So Rubio's going to just stare down Asmodeus, Asmodan, especially after threatening both his children within like the same minute. And he's going to, as a bonus action, cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. Duke. And then after that, he's going to rise up in the air 14 feet. He's going to take out the ring, put it on his finger, cast. And when he casts the spell attached to the ring, he's going to scream, "You have made a great mistake. This will be the last time you threaten my family." And he'll point with it and fire away. To roll anything?
You're using the ring, right?
Yeah.
No, as the spell gets cast, regardless of if you hit him or not, it finds its way to the Demon Lord, and as it punctures into the Demon Lord's chest, he disintegrates and he falls onto the ground completely lifeless. You see a lot of the imps and harpies change their direction as after your turn they move towards these circles, and each one of them starts to throw themselves into this circle. The circle starts to light up more magnificently, and Asmodan then rises again, looking at Rubio.
I knew that was gonna be some bullshit.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that too. Is that an attack with that ring?
Yeah.
I get another one.
Yeah, but
The ring
only
only
had
has one charge.
Oh, I know. I still get 2 attacks. I got Tasha's Worldly Geyser on
He's like,
right
I
now.
don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about the ring.
Oh shit, Sunnyside James, what is up?
So that being my first attack, I'm gonna immediately open up some fire bolts right at Asmodan. But because I have my bracers, I'm gonna cast Firebolt twice, and the first one has advantage. So I will cast my first one, and remember, I'm an advanced adept. I surpassed all and any resistance and immunity. So I'll cast my first one with advantage. So I'll take the dirty 20 for the first firebolt.
That does not hit.
Squeeze me.
He said a dirty 20.
Hey, I'll cast my second bolt. Cool. Nothing happens. End of turn.
Yep.
I did nothing wrong.
And
But that's really
as
hate. Fuck you.
he rises again, all the imps, harpies, and lemures start to build Asmodan back to his original form, and he shakes his head disappointed.
I've killed your family once. I dragged you to hell. Do you genuinely think a weak, pathetic, scrawny man like you can face a man like me? You fucking die.
And you see him start to grow. The platform around him starts to just kind of buff into him as his armor shoulder pads become a full kit. His sword goes down, and the sun starts to rapidly drop into the lava pit around the layer, around the entire vicinity, and coming down from the chains, firewalls get cast, and it makes an arena around the throne room. And he points over to Rubio.
This is our fight. Let your friends die pathetically. You have no chance. Face me, or watch your family burn.
And this is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen,
Fuck you.
for tuning in for this amazing episode. I hope you guys were as thrilled as I was going through hell and introducing this battle arena. Tune in next week for the one shot, and wait a couple of weeks to see how the party deals with this fucking shit.
We're in
We are Beards and
danger.
Barbarian. We are in danger. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are Beards and Barbarians, and also never, ever forget to embrace insanity. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
We're all gonna
We
die in
raid.
2 weeks, so make sure you tune in. Ha 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 ha.
Tune in.
Austin, should we raid?
I'm in hell.
I'm not sure how to. Oh no, yeah, we can. Let me. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, because that we're ending early tonight, so I figured that might raid someone.
Bam.
Turn my stuff off and turn the music
Still trying to
off.
figure out the
Oh, we just-
hotkeys. Twitch. Who we got? Who we got? Anybody in chat got anybody that want to raid? What's up?
We could check.
I will.
Sunnyside James says nope.
So supportive, James. So
Burnt out Voghan. Burn out Voghan. They have 9 viewers on Twitch right now. Give them a little love.
Burnt
Well,
out.
Thanks for coming. It was great.
Burnt out Vaughn.
Yeah.
Get it. Sunnyside James,
I have,
bro,
like,
thanks for the 300. Shit.
Spots left.
Yo, word. Thank you. That's amazing.
And here we go.
Wow!
Oh,
Only
we
the
go
bits
14 viewers ready to wait. We're
Oh, yeah.
fixing to throw this guy off.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
All right. A teddy bear cactus said Bubble Up a Ding Dong. That is a name right there.
That is such a cool name.
What are we doing right now?
We're
Rating a
rating
channel.
somebody, giving people our viewers.
So,
We,
so when we rated them, they had a little image of a pair of jeans, just from like waist to